All right. Well, everyone has gathered here today for the first session of Echoes of Divinity. You each arrive at the location known as the Grand Cathedral of Chast, making your way there at your own points in time. Perhaps some of you were already waiting at the Chaste Makes Haste Inn, having been asked to wait for the others who were still arriving. Regardless, what now stands before you is a towering, porcelain, white, stone-worked cathedral, standing at about a few 100 feet tall. The sound of waterfalls echoes out in the valleys around you as you cross the bridge. For the more perceptive, the stone almost seems to give off a faint, translucent glow, as if imbued by celestial energy, which grows dimmer as time passes from the light of dawn. Towering spires stretch high, crowned with delicate gold filigree, capped off by azure blue rooftops. Where possible, intricate stained glass windows line the walls, depicting each of the gods in the pantheon. The massive ornate doors of gold are engraved with ancient runes, glowing softly with an otherworldly light. At the cathedral's apex, a dome rises, shimmering with golden accents, its surface etched with cosmic symbols and constellations that seem to shift when observed. The air around the cathedral hums with a subtle, magical energy, as if the very grounds it stands upon are sacred and full of ancient power. As you walk along the front entrance of the cathedral are a dozen temple guards, each cloaked in armor with colors and religious symbols of one of the 6 gods. Each of the 6 would stand on either side of the path, flanked on the opposite end by their identical partner. Each carries their preference of weapons, and each weapon radiates an aura of power. Their movements are swift and precise, as if they are an extension of the cathedral's ancient will. Silent and unwavering, they stand watch over the door, their presence a constant reminder of the temple's divine power and the sacred duty they uphold. Passing through the gates is an open-air atrium, a serene, sun-dappled space framed by towering columns of stone. The smell of incense immediately hits you, perhaps a little overpowering for your senses, considering the mixed fragrances. The air is filled with the sounds of trickling water and the rustling of leaves and the echoing sounds of chattering from the passers-by. A tranquil fountain lies at its center, a light gray stone statue depicting a serene woman with religious markings on her face. Her form is draped in a cloak, and long scrolls surround her form and pool at her feet. The golden plaque beneath the statue simply reads, Chaste. Surrounding the fountain is lush greenery and speckles of vibrant flowers. Sunlight casts the fountain into radiant light, while filtering through the intricate lattices above, casting delicate patterns on the stone floor. And this is where the group gathers, to meet each other for the first time. Whoever would like to introduce themselves first.
Are we supposed to be seeing something?
Oh, do you not see the scene? Hold on.
We see the cathedral. Like we supposed to be. I think Nikki's asking if there's a map.
Oh, I just see a black screen.
But that's on your end then, Nikki.
Damn it.
You should be able to see.
Let me refresh.
I'll send us an image of the cathedral.
Thank you.
Dang it, Nikki forgot to take their blindfold off this morning.
No!
This is the cathedral.
Ooh, okay.
So, who would like to introduce themselves first?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Okay.
I guess in this sort of setting, I feel as though Angel is mostly staring into the fountain, looking at himself, seemingly in inspection, which is odd for someone who wears a mask, namely a deer mask, of a deer skull mask, I should say appropriately, that takes up a good portion of the top half of his face, with the bone itself being this almost off-white, veering on yellow, veering on green, as these splotches of what seem to be moss or some form of overgrowth, sea overgrowth, kind of takes over some of the areas, and it extends all up and past into this green sprawl of hair that seems to almost resemble, frankly, more like seaweed or kelp than actual hair, that seems to extend a little bit past his scalp before ending in these rowdy curls, with on either side of his head these long antlers that extend out a little bit on the sides before reaching out kind of chaotically towards the sky, with that same green overgrowth still covering less areas so, but that's because the antler is as much antler as it has similarly colored coral sprouting out from some of these horned tips instead. Um, he wears a something of a dark purple shawl that contrasts, rather complements his dark blue skin that can be seen from some of the areas of his body that aren't covered in straps that seem to have, whether it be sigils or some unrecognizable marks over his generally larger, almost slightly gaunt body. In the sense that his arms seem to be particularly long, his limbs seem to be particularly longer than, say, your average humanoid. He stares down at this water and he sees in these vacant holes, or what should be vacant holes on the deer mask, are just a piercing, solid orange glow on either side that extends slightly with the cracks of the bone from time and weathering and whatnot. He has on his side, or rather flanking him, a small, what seems to be kind of like a white squid, with an almost skull-like face to itself, just ambiently swimming around inside of the water, and he occasionally tracks its movement before just moving back to staring at himself. And that's where I'll leave it there.
Okay. And I will show the art.
It is a placeholder because I need custom shit. I need custom shit. Zaku has spoiled me.
I was about to say, you're frantically adding Zaku.
Inshallah, it will happen soon. But yeah, this man is very much a placeholder.
And you said like a little squid thing is moving around the water?
Yes.
I'll say that in an instant, kind of the serene flat surface of the water is disturbed by these little hands reaching in to try and grab at the squid. Probably missing, unless I have to do a roll for that, but she's trying to grab it. And looking next to you, you'll see a little halfling woman with vibrant, curly red hair, these large, bright green eyes with a spattering of freckles across her nose. Her hair is kind of like tied up into this very, very messy poof of a bun. And she's got these goggles on top of her head as she's just trying to catch this thing. And she just says, almost had it. I almost had it. Oh, 1 second. Okay, come on, stay still.
Close enough! Welcome back, Vicky! Yes!
You gotta show the artwork, Storm.
I will show the artwork.
Oh. Oh, my Shayla. Oh.
It's so strange that there's a squid inside an indoor fountain. Who do you think put it here? What do you think?
Yes! Yes! Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'll say as Binky says that, you just hear from behind them, like echoing out from just the doorway walking in, this kind of raspy old voice of an elderly man going,
Binky, you shouldn't be playing with the indoor fish. I mean, it's not. You don't know where it's been.
and you just see this elderly, old, ancient halfling with this gray, flowing gray beard and kind of like a bold chrome head and long gray hair. He's wearing very fine robes of exquisite make and walks with a bit of a cane and a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? Stilted walk. On his shoulder, you see what looks to be this like feathery, very colorful little bird. Looks like a budgie or something of the likes. It's kind of just gets up and kind of flutters around him before landing back on his shoulder as he walks up towards Binky.
Ah, dang it, Binky. You're gonna be the death of me, child!
I'm not a child. I'm a full-grown woman.
Everyone's a child to me, Binky. You know that. Here, give Grandpa a hug.
Oh, well, okay. He waddles on over, gives a tight hug.
Watch my back. My back.
As Grandpa Dinky enters.
Dinky and Dinky. This is all I could ever ask for.
And as Dinky looks over, he goes, "Oh God, what the hell are you?" As he looks over at Juna's character.
My heart.
Angel will turn to you in, frankly, way too quick of a head movement at that. Previously, he had been more or less ignoring Binky and staring at the water still. He shifts his head in your direction, and he will slowly smile, this tight-lipped smile, and he will just say... Oh, actually, no. He'll raise his hands placatingly, and he would just say, "Don't mean to alarm."
It's all right. Just at my age, you don't often see someone wearing a skull. You know, it's a little disturbing.
Hey! Don't make fun of him for his insecurities. That's not nice.
I wasn't saying he was ugly or anything. I just said it was, an odd hat choice.
Oh, I'm hideous.
Oh.
See? You hurt his feelings.
And
Now
you
he's
see
even more insecure.
he's still smiling at you, and every single time he opens his mouth, these particularly sharp teeth show.
You just see like take out like a little pair of spectacles and kind of shakily puts them on his nose to look at you. Ah, you file those?
Sometimes.
Ah,
Can I file mine? That looks so cool.
You don't have big. No, Binky, I've told you to be careful with that.
we can't afford dental care.
She holds up a finger as if to debate that, and then kind of pats her money pouch, realizing that is pretty much empty, and then nods her head. Well, sorry to interrupt your, what were you doing? I don't know. Hi! She hold out a hand. My name is Binky. Binky Rubberknot. What's yours, masked, man, woman, them?
Person. We'll go with person.
He continues to smile at you, and keep in mind, you can only ever see the bottom half of his face. His nose, you can barely make out as being somewhat flat, a little bit. But otherwise, it's basically everything of his nose line down that you can see. And he continues to smile, that same tight-lipped smile, and he just says, Angel Bud... Gosh. English. Angel Boudreaux.
Ah,
Angel Boudreaux.
nice to meet you, Angel. I'm Grandpa Dinky.
Angel Boudreaux. Angel Boud. I'm gonna call you Boo.
Some friends of mine of old used to call me Ange.
I like Boo.
You like Boo? He just nods.
Continues waving hand, waiting for him to shake it.
He, for a moment, kind of has his hand flinches for a moment before he, in a rather solid sinking motion, will reach his hand up and grasps yours. It's cold and clammy to the touch.
Hers is very warm and also covered in soot.
Binky just looks. Dinky looks over at Binky.
How do you have soot on your hand, dearie? You just had it in the water.
You know, that's a good question.
Ah,
He just takes out a rag and starts cleaning her hand.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So,
It's great to meet you, though, Boo.
nice to meet you as well, Sha. Now, I don't suppose you said your name was... Sorry. Memory ain't quite as good as it used to be.
I'm Binky, and he's Grandpa.
Pleasure. All right. What brings the both of you here?
Apparently my granddaughter was called here for something or another, and I'm here to take care of her.
I met a god in my dream. You won't believe it.
I will believe it.
Everyone else called me crazy.
I take one-
Just
I take one good look at you, Sha. I've seen much crazier.
She places a hand over her heart, very touched.
Yeah, but you never seem more sweet.
and just got pinches Binky's cheek.
Oh, you're too much. So, why are you here?
A god spoke to me in my dream as well.
maybe it's his kid. His name is Angel.
Your dad's a god? Your mom's a god? Are gods guys or girls? Are they both? What are they?
I think they get to be what they want to be.
Your parent?
He thinks for a moment. I guess either of them might consider themselves gods at one point, but they're pretty washed.
I would hope so. Everyone should bathe.
He smirks at that, a little puff, leaving him. Well, if I remember correctly, I was told that there was probably going to be more.
Or what?
Of us.
And with that, who would like to go next?
I suppose I can go. Yeah, at that, walking in is a stocky, I guess for those who don't know what they are, kind of half robot, half human looking man of copper and iron with huge gauntlets on his hand, darkened permanently by years of soot, contrasted at the very tips of his fingers with little cracks of gold. They stand in a very slight hunch as they walk in, with blocky legs tapering outwards at the foot, eyes flickering with an orange-reddish glow under a sharp brow line, metal face stuck in a slight frown. Their only thing on their body seeming to be a dark leather apron and a belt full of a few tools and a hammer? Yeah.
Okay.
This is also placeholder art. I'm working on it.
Ah, jumping Jehoshaphat! It's a golem!
Binky's eyes immediately go big and sparkle.
No, Binky? Yeah,
She's gonna run towards you.
Binky! No,
Oh my gosh! What are you magnificent being creature? I'm sorry, is that insensitive? What do I call you?
You may call me Shathur.
Chef. Shathor. Shathor. Chef.
Shaft.
Chef. Chef.
Shaft and Boo. I'm liking these nicknames already.
Writes that down so I remember.
Oh, Binky, it's rude to prod and poke the strange. Well, odd. Well, you know what? Never mind. Go ahead.
Turns his head a little curiously to the side. Have you two not seen a Warforged before?
Oh, I've seen your kind. Yeah.
I've seen your kind. I've worked on a couple of your kind. That's why I'm like, I'm so sorry, but would you mind if I observe, like, look you over?
Banky, second date. Second date.
She's already patting, feeling up your legs.
Considers a moment. Like, you can tell he's, like, stiffens at it, but he just very slightly nods.
Children.
I'm a grown woman again. Patting. She's gonna spend this whole time now just looking you over and feeling you up.
Should I take your attention as a compliment?
The biggest compliment. You are beautiful. Her eyes are just shaking.
Oh. Thank you.
And unless you stop her, that is what she's gonna keep on doing, feeling you up.
You will just stand there awkwardly.
Angel will speak up and just say, "You should be flattered. I only really ever had her attention for maybe 3 seconds. Something tells me that's something of a record.
Well, just depends if you got what she wants.
You got the part she's looking for.
Put that wrench down, Pinky! Put the wrench down!
No modifications. I will do those myself. Thank you.
Oh, right, of course, I should ask permission. But if you do ever need, like, a touch-up or anything, please just come to me, I ask. I plead with you, come to me and ask.
I am well experienced at preparing myself. Editing.
Does Binky have glasses?
Nope, she's got these very big goggles on her head that she, like, pulls down when she's examining stuff. Here, I'll put up the
okay.
art again.
Angel will very helpfully mention, careful, getting kind of foggy.
Oh god, here, we get the drool off your face. Just starts patting her face down with the napkin again.
Is there anything I can discern from... I wrote Shaft, so that's what I'm calling it now.
I put it down, and the name has like the weird U over the top of it, or like the weird thing over the U. Let me just put in chat.
Accented you?
And you can also change your name in the actual.
Okay.
Add your character on the line, right on Foundry.
Oh yeah.
If you select your character.
I
So,
mean,
like,
the character name is there, but
yeah.
I guess examining your body over, would there be any, like, kind of any interesting things to take note of?
I guess as I suppose of interest would be the fingers, as the like it's kind of hard to see, and you can tell that the like everything has been repaired if anything is needed to be repaired, like pretty flawlessly. There are very, very few like dents or anything in their body. On their fingers, though, are very, very slight cracks or like any part of it. There's kind of like trails, almost as if veins of molten gold.
Ooh.
And it
Does it-
appears to be flowing upon closer inspection.
What's flowing?
Like the molten gold that appears on their fingertips around.
Does it look to be like magma or something arcane?
Something along those lines of just, you can tell it's not stagnant. Like it, upon like looking at it long enough, you can watch it flowing kind of like magma.
Is it like dripping onto the floor?
No, it's just in their body.
Oh,
Like,
okay. So like
it is their body.
They're
pretty
a
much.
lava
giant
lamp.
lava.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not within anything, it's right on the surface.
Okay. If it isn't too much to ask, could I possibly disassemble you at some point? Like, don't worry, I have
Absolutely
so much.
not.
I have.
They will at this point
Pinky,
step away.
Pinky, that is very
And-
rude. Yeah, he just grabs Pinky and starts. Come here, Pinky.
I would make sure not to kill them.
Pinky, come here.
She's grabby hands at you.
Yeah, it's just that image of like Pinky's stretching out while Dinky's pulling her away.
They cross their arms and just take a step to the side of the room.
Okay. And with that, would the other two. Hello. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, well, slightly late. A young woman enters the cathedral. The clicking of her shoes reverberates throughout the room, her chin up as she strides through the cathedral with confidence in her step. She's dressed in a white knee-length dress and has short silver hair tied into two small braids. The girl has a gold circular headpiece floating behind her head, as well as a couple gold bracelets seemingly orbiting around her wrists. Though her most distinguishing feature by far is a pair of large, white feathered wings sprouting out of her back, and a smaller pair of wings located on the sides of her head, right below her pointy ears. There's a handbag on her shoulder, nestled in which is an adult white fox, its head poking out through the bag's opening. For a moment it looks around, examining the surroundings, before deciding to rest its chin gingerly in the opening of the bag. Closing its eyes, unconcerned with its surroundings. The fox's fur is white as snow, almost impossibly white, with what appears to be a collar adorning its neck. The collar seems to have been crafted with care, and features a golden bow made of fine materials towards the back of its neck. The woman's smaller pair of wings flap slowly as she looks around the cathedral, lazily, albeit curiously.
And I will show their art.
It's not finished, but I have her head.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty!
God, I wonder where all the art went. Suspiciously cat art shaped stomach.
I mean, I can post what I have. Hold on.
No, I'm just saying I ate it all.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Mm-hmm.
put the general. 'Cause it's not finished, but you can see
This
the
will
dress.
feed-
Look,
This will feed
Reggie,
my
a
family.
fellow avian.
This will feed my family. Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
7? How many layers do you put on your pieces?
Do you want to know how much? It currently has 118 layers.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I just saw the layers cut. Kudos to you.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Be not
Read all of them,
afraid.
man.
The appropriate amount of layers for the angel character.
Is it just me, or did an angel, little angel just walk in here?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, is that your sister? Looks over at Angel.
Do we look alike?
What? That?
Maybe this god that was talking to us in our sleep.
She's gonna call out across the room to you.
Are you the god?
I don't think gods use the front door, Binky.
You don't know that. Have you met a god?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point.
You all were seeing gods in your sleep?
They were.
Waves hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, hello?
Hello.
You didn't answer the question.
No, I'm afraid not. I'm no god.
Ah!
Don't be like that. If you boost your confidence, anyone can be a god.
Man, could have fooled me.
Okay. Were you the one that called us? Call everyone here, or what?
No, I was also called here.
Ah!
Then, what are you?
Many things. You know, star, fashion designer. But I think you're referring to me being an SMR.
Oh.
Oh! I've heard of those.
The fox in her bag lifts up its head, looks around,
Of course
looks
it's you.
towards her, and then puts its head back down.
You have a fox?
Reggie, stay calm.
She's gonna run on over.
Can I see?
Binky! Binky, damn it!
The fox begins to growl, warning any who may mess up their perfectly manicured fur.
She could try to reach out to pet you anyway.
Becky!
Oh,
Becky!
you're gonna take.
Becky! You just hear a hand slap. And Dinky just slaps her hand. No! No!
And you hear a voice inside only your head, and Kat, you also hear it. I would caution against doing such things to strangers.
She freezes.
Oh man, I'm hearing voices in my head again.
Becky, you hear voices in your head all the bloody time.
I know, but this time I didn't eat anything off the road.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, we're in the church. Is it the God?
Instantly, the mental connection severs.
Hello?
Becky! Becky?
She's just calling out, trying to get the voice to come back.
It's enough,
Perhaps
Becky.
we should take a back step back to names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair. What's your name, miss? And Fuzzy?
I'm Fia, and this is my little darling, Apricity.
She brings her head up, like very very showy, like very prideful.
In the bag.
So,
Alright.
Prissy and...
What are your names? Say that again.
I'm Fia, and this is Apricity. Is that how it's pronounced? Am I saying it right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Put the fries in the bag. Get to editing your fucking Discord names so we know what to call each other.
Okay. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
please. Thank you.
It won't let me edit my nickname. Oh no,
Oh,
it
no.
will. Never mind.
So Fifi and Mist.
Good luck keeping track of every single nickname you give to all the NPCs that you come across.
That's my secret, Cap. That's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
I think it's just gonna be a new nickname every session is what's gonna end up happening.
It'll be for the party members, and then everyone else is like, "Oh, I forgot your nickname. You get a new one."
Yeah.
Yeah, for NPCs, it'll be like depending on how complicated their name is.
Yeah.
It's already over for me. It's gonna take me like 2 months. I'm telling you now. I'm terrible at things.
Oh, I can't edit mine either.
Yeah, you can.
Should we able to?
Like go over.
Oh,
to the,
never
where
mind, got
says-
it.
Yeah, I'm just blind. You should be able to.
Ooh.
Now the game of how accurate was I when I spelled all these names? The answer is not very.
I don't know. I think
While
I
this
nailed
is-
Binky and Dinky. I can spell that.
While this is happening, anyone who has been looking around at the rest of the clergy and at the surroundings of the cathedral can roll me a perception check.
I would like to do so.
I actually think I
Let's roll the game. A 6.
First roll of the
Perfect.
campaign. Chopped shit. Oh no.
I think
It's all
Dinky's
downhill
too
from
busy
here.
trying to take care of Binky to fucking look around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually,
Oh,
I kind of
wow.
want to roll for the sake of knowing what I get.
Great
Kat,
start, guys.
we're the same.
7.
We're killing it.
Well, let's
Oh,
see
shit.
what. Let's see if my Dinky can see what's happening. I guess since we're all doing it.
Hey, Carly.
Nope.
I'm distracted.
Also
I
forgot
know,
to
but don't
mention
you
that
want to roll
police
just to
investigation.
see?
That's my bad.
I assume Binky is not paying any
Nope.
attention whatsoever.
Not,
Yeah.
no.
Binky!
Even though
Binky! Binky!
Don't. What are you doing?
That's so funny. I'm just imagining.
You already have a B.
Yeah, but I don't.
As is tradition.
Thank you, Kat.
This is excellent.
I highest roll was a 10. We've so got this campaign, guys.
Yep, nothing.
Yep.
In any case, the only one who would actually pay attention and observe what is happening around them, Shathra, you see that all of the clergy in the cathedral appears only to be women, apart from a few individuals that seem to be like other outsiders here to visit the cathedral. They don't seem to be dressed in like any of the like clergy garments or anything, more just passerbys or adventurers or whatnot.
All right.
Anyone who is paying any attention to the stone statue, which I will reveal what the statue looks like.
Fast.
Itty.
Anyone who is paying attention to the statue can roll me a history check. You're being horny in the Cathedral of Chastity. That's not allowed.
You know it.
You know,
Ain't nothing gonna stop me.
Oh,
You know
fuck.
what? Hell
Arcana. Arcana is exactly the same, so it's the same. Or history is exactly the same as Arcana, so it's the same.
Okay.
oh god, the domino effect has begun.
The what has begun?
The domino effect.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
thank
You
God.
better watch out. All of them are hot. So good luck. Good luck, guys.
I heard all of them are hard.
Hot.
Let's go.
Hot, Judah.
Let's go.
I mean, the statue is made of stone, so I suppose.
Rock hard.
Okay, Shatha, you don't know who this is. You don't care. Women. Dinky.
Whammon.
You've learned a little bit about the history. This appears to be the woman Chast, who was one of the heavenly virtues from few over 1,000 years ago. And she had done a battle with the other members of her group to defeat the Kaisen Wars, who were basically the kind of the lord, like the warlords of the Chimeran Empire, who kind of brought them to a kind of higher playing field when they were losing. And yeah, she is one of the members. She founded the cathedral itself. Apricity, you would know that she is she follows polytheism, and she basically follows all the gods, most of the gods, if not all of them.
I will communicate that into only Thea's brain.
Oh, yeah. That's Chassis. She wasn't that much fun, as I recall from history.
Thea, you'll hear a voice in your head, saying, "If any one of these people touch me, I'm going to bite."
Please don't do that.
Pinky is still looking right at you, trying to find an opening.
Dinky is still holding her back, Lego, like, no.
Need the like baby leash.
Pretty much.
Pet the kitty.
Okay.
They're going to mess up my fur.
I can brush it out later.
She lets out like a dejected dog noise.
Question. When you talk back to Apricity, do you psychically reach back out or do you talk to her?
I think it's psychic, right?
You can do either if I'm right next to you, but
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, she might just say it out loud then.
yeah, like I'm right here, I can hear you, so but like you would know that like I don't have it's a little bit meta, but you would know from experience that I could talk to you while I was at our apartment and you were in school.
Yeah.
So there was no distance and no limitations on your end.
Angel will smile companionably at Thea from behind his mask, sure, but regardless. And he'll just make a vague gesture towards Apricity, and he'll just say, "Cute pet."
You'll feel a tingle in your brain as a mental connection's formed. I'm so much more than just a pet.
Ooh. And he'll respond back, "And what are you then?"
Roll a history check, and I'll let Storm decide the DC. Would it be history or Arcana
For
It's the same for me.
to figure out what I am?
uh,
After I've just said I'm so much more than a pet.
it'd be a nature check.
Okay, yeah, that one.
That is slightly better. Yay!
Yippee!
Not in this context. Yeesh!
That's a
She's
dog.
a fox. She could be a dog.
You're not sure.
It's a Saint Bernard. Fascinating.
Mind you, I'm pretty sure this is a fox too, right?
It is a fox. It is a fox.
Dog
I'm
it is.
joking.
Look
No,
at all
that's-
these chickens.
Your answer decided what I was going to not call her.
Okay.
He'll just blink and well, again, that looks like absolute. Oh, actually, yeah. The color in the holes of his mask fades to black for a split second, flickering. And he'll just slowly look back over towards the water.
The mental
Is this-
connection will sever.
Is the squid still in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where else would it go?
I don't know. Disappears.
Well, actually, I don't know. Gosh, I know I kind of scrambled along it, but just to make sure, Storm, you already know that I'm basically not going to be piloting this thing. It does what it does. Okay.
It does what it does. It's in there. It's chilling.
Okay.
Because you put
Angel-
in you put it in the fountain, right? Of the
Yeah, and
yeah.
he was sitting at the edge of it before. Actually, no, he's still sitting. So what he'll do is he will simply. It's funny that Nikki said that. He will just He'll just reach in and gently grab the squid and bring it above water before letting it go, and it just floats there. How about you say hi too, huh? Everyone, this is Pesto.
That's such a cute name.
Oh, nice to meet you, Pesto. This here's Reggie. And he's, the little chickadee on his shoulders goes, just flaps its wings frivolously. It seems like everybody's got it.
the water.
What did you say?
Put me back in the water.
Now, is that a psychic link or is this octopus talking?
It is talking.
Oh, you might want to put it back in the water.
A Perseverance's growling.
I was going to ask.
Angel will, his smile shows a little bit of those sharp teeth as mentioned before, and he will just say, You can lower yourself down, can't you?
Puts itself back into the water as it kind of slooches over into the fountain.
Slooches.
Yeah, it slooches. That's what it's doing.
He'll an empty chuckle escapes him, and he just says, "Sorry, he's shy."
It's
I
loud.
feel like he was just. What is the opposite of drowning?
Suffocating.
That one.
Worry not. He's no more amphibious than, say, myself.
Did you name him?
Mm-hmm.
That's such a cute name.
She's fallen, just like hands on the cheeks, like squishing them together.
Thank you. Very fond of this little one.
Shit.
Kind of makes me hungry if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I think that regularly.
So what is it? Is it an octopus? Is it a squid?
It's an octopus.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Does it release ink?
I suppose it's a question for it. Hey, Pesto. Do you release ink?
Yes.
Can I have your ink?
Begging!
I asked this time!
It's rude to just ask to take someone's ink. You got to get to know them first. As I said, second date stuff, Pinky. Second date stuff.
Can you date a squid? Octopus.
If you can get it to work, I give you my blessing.
She's gonna waddle on over and try to pick it up again.
I wouldn't recommend it.
She's gonna try and pick it up anyway.
In this house, we hate consent.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yep.
But what you figured.
The lack
Dots.
of confidence.
It just dots out of the way.
Oh, for the love of... Leave the poor thing alone!
I want its ink.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? I think you were right. It's more squiddy. Not all of them have the head, and he'll just reach out, and before it can quite move away, just pokes the I don't know what to call it. Like, just, you know, the long head part of the squid.
She's gonna waddle up to you and kind of like whisper.
Next time you're able to catch it, can you hold it for me so I can ink it?
Sure.
You're the best.
It's abuse.
I just imagine Binky with a fucking feather pen just dipping it into it's like poke, poke. Any case, so are you all here for the same thing?
Well,
I mean, you said you heard God's voice, and my granddaughter heard it. It sounded like, the angel lady heard something.
You could say that.
Yeah. What are you doing here, Mr. Robot Man?
I was also visited by a god.
Oh, well, there you go.
Do you think it means something?
Binky, they're gods.
Just blinks.
It's kind of given that when a bunch of people hear God's voices and they all meet up in the same place, yes, it probably means something, sweetheart.
Or it's a mass hallucination. There are scientific reasons, right?
Well, I mean, you did have that potion last week that kind of got everybody going in the inn we stayed at.
That is true. Do you think they drank my potion too? Did it spread?
I don't think that one drinks, he says, pointing at...
Shrugs.
You seem like quite the intelligent little red, but I can say with a certain certainty that this is probably pretty real.
Oh,
If you don't think so, you can always pinch yourself.
From the looks of it, doesn't appear to be the same gods. I don't see Vindra's symbol on any of you.
Who?
And he will tap like the center of his shield, which indeed has a little emblem of a phoenix head.
Does Binky know which one that is?
Roll me a religion check.
Hell yeah! 23.
She is the demigod of fire.
oh, right. Got it. The pyro.
Oh, the hot one.
Actually, I think a number of them are pretty hot.
Yeah, it kind of goes with the territory.
Must be nice.
Now.
Some of the candles in the room flicker. And sway. Like, not the candles themselves, like the fire.
Okay, who farted?
Must have been the wind.
That's what they all say.
Well, I mean, if we're all gathered here, and there has not been another person walking in also claiming to hear, I'm guessing this might be everyone, and in which case, we're in a holy location, so there's only one more thing to do.
Is she gonna cup her hands around her mouth and call out just really loudly into the building, just like, "Alright, we're here, gods! Where are ya?"
I just imagine every priest and all the priestesses are turning their heads to us.
Yeah.
Banky.
You hear hushed. Shh.
Yeah, Banky, what did we say? Inside voices. Inside!
But we're not in a library, it's a church.
It's same rules apply!
Maybe if you pray really loudly, you might get a different reaction.
As that
Over
happens,
here, and he points at the candles again.
as that happens, Pesto suddenly grows and doubles in size.
Pretty girthy of them.
I can probably catch it now.
I think it could catch you right now, Banky.
How
Big is it?
It's double the size that it was before.
Does he normally do that?
So like the size of a basketball?
He actually has not done that before, Angel.
Yeah, I know. Angel's just saying yes to say yes.
Okay.
So it's like the size of a basketball now?
Larger than that, slightly. Big watermelon.
Mm.
You alright there, buddy?
Really enjoying that water, ain't you?
She's getting bloated.
Why you're looking at me in a curious way? Nothing's changed.
You know what'll help? Being inked.
Tim takes out a mirror and just shows. I think you guys should look at yourself there, buddy.
Seems to look at the mirror. Nothing's changed.
Hmm. He just lets up the small sigh from his smiling lips, and he will just, I don't know, offer a small prayer to Lefela. And it more or less is the question of, is this your doing?
Roll me
Do
a.
you wait before that? Do you say that? Do you ask that question out loud?
Sorry, what question?
Do you ask if it's your God's doing out loud?
Oh, yeah, it's like in a hushed prayer, but
Okay, give me a sec. I don't think I hear that.
Probably not. Angel, roll me a spellcasting ability check at disadvantage.
Oh, why would I do that?
Wisdom check.
It's just wisdom. Sorry. Yeah. If I ask for your spellcasting ability, it's just your
oh,
the
okay, I
stat you
get it.
cast your spells at.
This is Van. Oh, fuck.
You don't hear an answer.
He doesn't react. He just sort of shrugs his shoulders. A lot of y'all's guesses are as good as mine.
Maybe he's allergic to something in the water?
I doubt analogy would make him grow as opposed to shrink.
No.
Oh, maybe if you like squeeze it really hard, like a sponge.
Stop
it'll
trying to get his ink!
As you're all looking at Pesto, you hear the sound of footsteps coming towards you down the hallway, kind of hurriedly, as a half-dragon woman approaches the gathered group with a skip in her step. The woman is wearing a flowy pale yellow to gold dress with sky blue tassels to match her eyes. Long golden blonde hair flows to about her hip, where her dark golden tail swishes from. Around her copper horns are 2 golden ribbons, and adorned around her waist and fingers are golden rings and bracelets. She appears to be wearing 3 different holy symbols. One of Lysaria on her, one of the arm ribbons on her left arm, one of Lyphala in a similar location on her right arm, and a golden necklace of Lila. And I will show the art.
Art.
Nice.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm late. I heard you down the hallway, so I guess I was very late. Please don't shout so loud in the cathedral, please. That's gonna disturb everyone. Anyways, hello. I'm Alicia. Dragonscale. It's nice to finally meet you all.
Gonna get
Charmed.
them keys.
I will get the name.
Release Dragon Scale. Alrighty.
So, how was all your journeys?
Pretty good on our end.
Looks to Dinky.
Yeah, not bad, though my back hurts a little bit.
Oh, that's fair.
Pretty
Well,
difficult on my end, but I got it in one piece. It's about as much as I can ask for.
That's good.
Very insightful.
Well, I hope journeys always are. There's always a lot to explore when you travel around.
Indeed.
Sage advice.
Also, I love your dress, by the way, she says as she looks at Theo.
I was waiting for a moment to cut in so I can compliment her dress. This is not fair.
Bitch to the punch!
Oh, thank you. I designed it myself.
Oh, you did? I designed my own. Oh, it looks amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
I love your gown.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and your hair. Look at you. Aren't you pretty?
She like blushes and looks away and does the waving hand thing.
You look amazing yourself. Sorry.
Are you the reason why pesto is growing?
Me? No, what?
Ah, that's pesto snipe, is it?
He's just sitting on the rim of the fountain, just pointing at his squid.
Is he still
no,
large?
what?
Apricity will have added the dragon scale lady to the mental connection, and then as soon as Angel says that, she'll add him to the mental connection and say, "No, his growing was my doing. I thought it would be fun."
Oh, okay. Can you please get him out of the fountain?
What, you want him to suffocate?
Angel will look at Pesto, and with that same smile, he'll just say, "Are you gonna get out?" Jeez. Are you gonna get out willingly?
Fine. And he'll slowly get out of the fountain.
Ah, poor fella. 1 second. You know what? Just because he can't, Dinky kind of like takes a backpack off his backpack and starts rummaging in it, and he takes out what should be this large metal bucket, and then he just dips it into the fountain, taking a bunch of water out. Here you go, buddy.
Can he fit in the bucket when he's large?
Well,
I mean, that only lasts a minute if it's the spell.
Ah, okay.
That's not what it is.
I said if it's the spell.
well, it looks like it can fit into the bucket.
Nice.
Just barely. It's like tentacles are sticking out. Thank you.
You're welcome. He pats it on its head.
Make me an insight check.
$20.
Your hand goes through its head. To you. And you now see that it is an illusion. It's regular sized.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I know I know what's happening. Ah! Tricksky.
Apricity will yawn, put her head back on the edge of the thing, and keep this new pretty woman in the mental link for now.
Oh, so anyways, we've been expecting you. We've received word from the gods that some interesting individuals will be attending the cathedral today. So, I'll lead you to go meet High Priestess Salnea and sorry, Salnea. God damn.
Sally, gotcha.
Yeah, just call her Sally.
I don't do that, please.
Sal?
Probably not.
How about B?
Salmonella?
No, that's worse.
Susan!
Look, it's fine. You can deal with the repercussions. That's not. I've already warned you. That's my duty. Miss Salnea. Angel, you can make me a history check.
17.
Okay. With your history in where in your home city and your kind of travels around there, Alyssa's emphasis on Salnea's name sounds to be like it's possibly Yuan-Ti, or like a Yuan-Ti name.
Actually, you don't. You can just keep silent about that, more or less.
All right. Well, I'll lead you over to them. To her now.
She kind of starts making her way through the halls.
Okay, Binky, let's go see what this is all about, sweetheart.
Follows along.
So, have you got any interesting stories on your travels? Anything that is,
Where do I even start?
She's gonna start blabbing.
About?
Just at first, it starts off as a story, and then it gets derailed into like this really cool like weed she found in the woods, and then like it's breakdown, like the scientific breakdown using a bunch of big words and such.
At the moment she starts breaking down into like the reed stuff, Alyssa seems to gradually get more disinterested.
Angel
And it completely seems to inch away from Binky when she gets into the scientific stuff.
She just keeps talking, doesn't even notice.
Angel will let her go on as long as she wants with the scientific stuff until he notices a small breaking point in which he will very gently remind her about the initial conversation at hand and will continue silently listening.
Oh, right. And, well, to make a long story short, everyone turned purple.
It's amazing what you can do when you're just trying to mix a brew.
Right?
so like with the reed turned everyone purple.
Oh, no, it was one of the ingredients that made the potion that I dropped on the floor that turned everyone purple and got us kicked out.
Yep. Wouldn't it have been so bad if everybody wasn't wearing pure white at the time?
Was that before or after the spontaneous combustion?
No, that was before.
Yeah, that was before.
You see, actually, the purple then turned orange from the flames hitting on it, because apparently the purple dye was actually very combustious.
At least we
Were
didn't
they
burn the
okay?
place down. Oh yeah, they were fine. They were fine. The last place, oh, that's another story. But they were fine.
Yeah.
What happened to the last place?
Oh,
Well,
that one burned down.
yeah.
You burned down a building.
Well, we
Oh,
didn't burn it down. That was more having to do with the, random appearance of an elephant. But that's besides the point.
Oh, right. Sorry, I learned this. Allegedly.
An elephant.
Mm-hmm.
So an elephant appeared in the building and destroyed it?
No, it knocked over the candlestick, which then lit the place on fire, which was a problem because of the oil that was spilled from earlier when we had the secondary octopus about.
Allegedly.
Hate it when that happens.
Were the people okay?
Probably.
Yeah, I got them all out. They were safe. Reggie and I let them out of the building.
Oh, okay. You did? Okay, good.
Yeah, don't worry, I took care of that. Mm-hmm.
Is Dinky telling the truth?
I'd like to also tack that on. He seems uncomfortable, and
Oh, okay, that's good.
Can I also?
Sure.
I believe everything you all ever say, so I'm not gonna even insight.
Oh, I guess I ultimately decided not to. Oh, well, anyway. A 12.
As far as you can tell.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that they all got out then.
Of course they did.
Did you have to pay for damages?
Well, you know, the funny thing about that is... Oh, look over there! That's a very interesting painting.
I've seen that painting like 18 dozen times.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta admit, the brush strokes, immaculate.
Why are we
Not
here again?
stupid.
Oh, I'm leading you to the High Priestess.
Right.
Ah, so what's she smoking?
I'm sorry?
That took me a second.
We refrain from, drug use here?
Then how'd she get high?
What?
No, she doesn't mean, like, drug high. It's a title.
Oh, does she got wings like that one then?
Oh, you thought... No!
Does she want to get high? I think I might have something in my pack.
No,
yeah,
no,
Pinky's
we
got
don't
some
do that.
real good shit.
Please don't bring that out. Please don't bring that out.
She'll slowly take her hand out.
As Alyssa escorts the group towards the High Priestess, who she will introduce the party to. Priestess Salnea appears to be a human woman with golden, piercing, snake-like eyes. Her white hair is short, with one side kept in a braid, with a golden headpiece sitting in her hair. She's adorned in an elegant white and red robe with collars that pop out tall to either side of her. She wears a necklace and wields an ornate staff that both depict an owl. And I will show her art.
Waiter, more hot women.
Yippee.
Everyone, this is High Priestess, Corselia Salnea.
And she
she
raises her hand.
quickly does a bow. The High Priestess will look over towards Binky.
Yes? What is it?
Question. Is everyone in this church attractive?
That is to the eye of beholder, is it not?
Oh, you got beholders here?
No, we do not. It is your own subjective truth, whether or not you find everyone within the cathedral itself attractive.
Okay, then in your opinion.
Twitter's just going to step forward and just say, regardless of that,
Thank you.
were you the one... We were informed that you knew we were coming.
Yes, the gods had spoken to me and have spoken of, I assume, your group who would be arriving today.
Did they mention why?
They did, but for now, I will probably see to it that we see how capable the lot of you are.
I'm very
There
capable.
is a task that we will have for you, right here in the cathedral. And should you prove yourselves to be, well, capable enough to not fall victim to an early death to whatever we send you to, and we can go into more detail.
An early death? What kind of things do you do at this church?
We don't do anything at this church. The plans that the gods have and are for you to deal with matters that you could be capable of handling. But right now we've had a little incident this morning that, well, we figured that you could perhaps tackle.
Well, Pinky's pretty good at tackling things.
I am really good at it.
Apricity having forgot. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Apricity having forgotten to sever the mental connection with Alicia and I guess Angel too, because I haven't said it out loud, will look to Thea, fully convinced that she's the only one that can hear her, and say, "Oh, am I gonna have to do something? I don't want to."
Angel will not emote at all. He will not emote us at all. He's just smiling and he's pretending as if he heard nothing.
Fia will respond in the mind link. Frankly, I don't see why we should risk our lives for these people.
Wait, does that mean I also hear that too?
And what was that about sending us to an early grave? This man has got one foot in the grave already.
I can hear you.
Apricity severs the mental connection to only her, and then puts her head in the bag, pretending.
What?
Look, you don't have to risk your lives if that's not something, you want to do. It's just,
I don't mind.
that's just.
Neither do
I'd just like to know what we're doing first before we all decide to go commit, ritual suicide.
That might be a good start.
The task will be fine. The high priestess will have more information.
Okay, Tits, what's the problem?
She stares at you, Dinky.
What'd you call her?
Toots.
Oh.
I heard tits.
No.
Oh no, Toots.
Oh.
Not the toots, Grandpa.
I point us in the direction and tell us what to do, and we'll get started.
Dinky, roll me an insight check.
How close to murder is this? She'll be the lady who decides.
Session 1 loses your character.
Okay, you can't tell anything. She just seems to be looking at you.
8d6 divine smite incoming.
Oh no.
You know what? As she looks at him, he's just gonna slick his hair back like he's hot shit.
Mind you, his bald head.
I know. He's got back hair.
Of course he does.
We sisters at the Cathedral of Chast refrain from any attraction, so that won't work here. In any case, the task that we have for you at hand will be at the archives of Matthias, just across the other bridge. There's an incident that, when you make your way over there, they will give you more information. We don't handle the archives. You will meet a man there named Carl. He will give you details about the incident this morning, and it should be something that you should be fine dealing with.
Could you repeat the name?
Morin Cowl.
More
I will-
cows, gotcha.
Apricity in the mind link, which I'm only saying out loud and not typing to Kat because Apricity has forgotten that Angel is in there. So,
Hey, he gave he was giving a very convincing show that he didn't hear anything.
you know, and she has no reason to insight because I would imagine that she's just like so accustomed to only having Kat's character on the mind link that like she forgets. Like, so whatever, it's fine.
No, I think that's a great character thing.
So, have you decided if you want to do this yet?
I don't see what's in this for us.
No, nor do I. And truthfully, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap.
You go ahead and do that. I'll figure it out.
Wake me up if you decide to do this and need help. And then she'll like yawn and curl up into a ball in the bottom of the bag, still like a little embarrassed to show her face.
Sleep well, my little star.
I always do.
So, where are we going?
Across the archive, the bridge to the archives. You will find them just over that direction, and she'll point towards another set of doors that seem to lead out into the open again.
I hear an adventure.
Hi. Anything else you need to warn us of before we head out?
There will be no dangers until Morin leads you to the place of where the incident had happened.
What kind of incident, if you don't mind me asking?
Like I said, we don't have much more information other than what I can already tell you. We don't handle the matters at the archive.
It's investigative work, then.
Not quite.
Is it roughing someone up?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like we have everything we need then. And he will just do a little bow towards her and start heading out, regardless of everyone else.
Angel will follow suit. Bow and everything.
Hey, wait up!
As they leave to the group.
She'll kind of like sigh and just go, I guess we already came all this way. And she'll also bow and give a little wave to the half-dragon pretty lady and follow the group.
Pinky will also wave.
Yeah.
See you later, alligator!
In a while, crocodile! And just as Dinky exits the door, though, he just like pops around the corner, does that finger guns thing with the wink, and leaves.
At the High Priestess?
Yeah.
She shakes her head. As they leave, anyone who can speak or understand Celestial can roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I fucking wonder who.
Perception?
Yeah.
No.
You can hear Alyssa and Castelia speak in Celestial, but it gets like it's really hushed voices. It seems a little bit like something heated, but it trails off.
I would like to be a fly on that wall.
Oh, you were asleep.
I always listen for gossip.
I love this Gunty Fox.
Me too.
I don't even know she talks yet, but I love her.
That's so funny.
That's why he was. That's why
Oh
he
my
was
God.
asking. That's why he turned back and said, "Like, what the hell are you saying?"
Oh
Y'all
wait,
just started mid conversation when you were being talked to.
I don't have any memory of you saying anything to at least Angel. I don't know if you said that to anybody else.
He just generally asked, but you were all in conversation, so it makes sense that it wouldn't have been acknowledged.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't think I heard it either, but
Yeah, I don't
He's
think I
fine.
did, because there's a chance that I would have done or said something in the moment.
He's alright. I'm sure it will be addressed later.
At the request of a 5-minute break, you can all have a 5-minute break.
Excellent.
Oh, cool! I'm gonna take a
Thanks,
smoke
Dad.
break.
Go smoke, girl. What's
Well, I
it
mean, I
called?
can take my laptop out for that. It's just a little inconvenient to like.
Oh, valid.
Beep.
Just as like a little update, as soon as we started this session, I basically took sleep meds. I'm good until like 12, I imagine, which is when I'm gonna begin to taper off, or i.e., and basically an hour, roughly an hour to 2 hours from now is when I'll like. Basically, 2 hours is my limit. Currently, I'm eating and then yeah. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Judah's the new high priestess.
So true. I'm a familiar in quotation marks.
you're a little guy.
The accent lasted 0 seconds because I forgot to do it immediately.
Oh no!
I know. I was gonna say. I just thought you were dropping it. Like I thought that was the point.
To be fair, it's meant to be only a slight. It is meant to be a slight dwarvish accent, but only slight. So
Ah.
I like the tone though. Like you've got like a tone and cadence that's pretty distinct. The accent will come later. You're doing great.
Yee.
thank
I'm trying to do
you.
Transatlantic meets Ye Miko from Genshin Impact.
I love you, eh?
I only know a
This
few
cat
Genshin
definitely
characters.
isn't trying to destroy the world secretly. I can already tell Binky is going to be a fucking problem, and I love
Oh no, yes, Pinky is a problem.
She's actually an NPC from another game for a game that I ran.
amazing.
That was a problem.
Yeah, she gave the players a lot of problems, and I was like,
I will mention, pretty much after that, Shathur has been giving her a pretty wide berth. Like, if there was a group order, he would try to be on the other end from her.
Yeah, as soon as I realized there's a Warforged at the party, I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, I knew that was coming. I knew Lion was a Warforged. I'm like, it's gonna be great. I cannot wait to see Pinky's reaction to this.
Alright, well, I will move them in the party order.
I think I managed to keep from everyone except for Kat that I was playing a fox, which I'm bad at keeping secrets, and I wanted to tell Heath once or twice.
You were yelling at me about how excited you were to play your character, and you managed not to tell me anything about them.
Yeah, and that's so hard for me, Lion.
I'm so proud of you.
She didn't tell me anything either. I was just like, I don't even know what's happening.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? You did
Ignore the entire Google Doc you have of my character, by the way.
I just kind of looked at it and was like, yes. A human.
I should share that with you at some point. I'll share it when I'm done with it. It's still half made. I was busy.
Oh, good. You're
Mine's
fine.
mine's like a work in progress, but I like posted a link and then fucking pinned it or something. So-
Yeah, I assume most people's are work in progresses. It's still finding everyone's footing with the first session and probably the first couple of sessions.
Mhm.
I copy pasted a whole template and I filled in like of the like 50 things like 2. It's great.
Let's go.
It's great. But then I just have a thing on the end that's just my actual brainstorms, and that's definitely sorted. For sure.
I kind of like Binky and Grandpa, I gotta say.
Binky and
Binky
Dinky.
and Dinky, don't disrespect him.
Don't disrespect Grandpa. That's how he was introduced. Sorry.
Yeah, he was. He did call himself Grandpa Dinky. He's a grandpa.
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah. Wait till you see what else we got planned.
Wait, so what race is Dinky again? Halfling?
Yeah, Binky and Dinky are halflings.
Are halflings like do they age the same as humans?
A little slower. They live like I think 30 or 40 years longer, but nothing
They
crazy.
They can live to 150.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you are distinctly old then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm young and spry, young lady.
Yeah,
A
Dinky's,
mere 40 years old.
yeah, Dinky's a good 140 years old.
And also, no one needs to know this, but Binky is built like a Pixar mom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got that dumpy, huh?
Yep. I am absolutely going to commission it at some point from my friend.
I have mine half. I have the basic character shape made. That I suppose I can go with what I was. I basically doodled all of it during stats class because stats class is boring as fuck. So it's all on paper for the most part.
That is so real. This is gonna be fun party.
I'm gonna have a nightmare.
Poor Storm.
I already warned Storm, like, I'm not gonna try to TPK. I'm sorry if I accidentally do.
We're all fucked.
You probably won't get the party GPK'd.
I like the word probably in there, right?
This is what I had so far generally, but I'm still working it.
Ooh, he
He's
got that
toes.
6-pack.
He's got them toes. It's just weird
Yeah,
to see
he
a
is.
robot with toes.
Because Warforged aren't meant to be like robots. They're meant to be a blend of human and robot. So trying
Really,
to
I
add
think they're
back
meant
in
to
the
be
human
robot
features-
and nature, like wood and stuff.
It depends, but mine are literally whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah, fair.
it's mine are. It could be robot golem. It could be robot nature. It could be robot human. It could be
Or
robot dirt.
Dirt.
I want to meet a robot dirt Warforge.
Yeah,
The
you
golem.
fucking hit the dirt.
it's Canyon's
I
child.
mean, he's very sooty.
Are you gonna be
Asking-
excited when I
ask-
bring him back? Sorry, go ahead.
Asking for me, what's the freezing temperature of dirt?
What?
What?
It's not a liquid. Hope this helps.
You're
there's-
not trying hard enough.
When-
Kat.
When it's already a solid, that is its frozen point.
Right. Okay, but asking for me, what's the like? How cold we gotta get to freeze it?
I think
I
it's
guess
still
you would ask
zero.
the like boiling point, or like not the boiling point, the like.
Boiling point of dirt.
I mean, eventually, if you put it in enough heat and pressure, it would turn into a
Well-
liquid. Right?
Well, it still is it's 0 degrees Celsius, but like it freezes like all the pores and sediments within this like the soil to turn it into frozen
freezing
ground.
the water.
It's freezing the water to freeze the dirt.
Yeah, dirt isn't a raw element, unfortunately. So
Like it doesn't. It just turns into frozen ground. I don't. I googled it. I don't know what else you want from me.
Poor Storm.
Joey, I think I'm making it abundantly clear what I want from you. I want to freeze dirt.
I know you want to freeze dirt. I
make
gave
it
you the answer. Why are we freezing dirt?
Okay, I'm back. And I
Are
Why
we
not?
freezing the Warforged made of dirt?
I'm not
I
made of
didn't even-
dirt. Not even made of dirt. This is fucked up.
I think for the inevitable Warforged, I introduced made of dirt. He's just gonna be oh, I forgot his fucking name. Fuck.
Good name.
It's a good name, yeah.
It is a good
I
name.
Gets
had
right to
a
the point.
character in my campaign that was named Fox.
Fucks.
Yeah. But like spelled as shittily as he could. Like Fux or something.
Ah, Will Ferrell.
they-
Yeah,
The party nicknamed him Sir Fox a lot anyway, so it's fine.
nice.
Excellent.
I assume we are all back.
Yee.
Yes.
Yee.
Okay. Kali, are you here?
Yeah.
Cat's here.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't hear Cat.
Hello.
Cat's here. Cool. I don't need the boiling point, the freezing point of dirt anymore.
The boiling point of dirt. Why does this dirt boil? What is wrong?
Okay. As we come back, as you cross across the bridge, making your way, spanning the deep, mist-shrouded valley, the bridge serves as the connecting passageway between the two towering buildings. Below, the valley is alive with the roar of cascading waterfalls, their waters crashing into the rocks and pools of water, sending mist rising into the air. The air is thick with the scent of water and moss, and a sense of divine peace permeates the crossing as if the bridge itself is a conduit between the heavens and the earth below. As the group enters the archive building, the walls are lined with towering shelves of weathered tomes and scrolls. Oh, nope, wrong one.
How could you?
Went to the wrong building.
I did. I
Okay,
pulled
he's
the
back
wrong
up.
thing.
No, we canonically went to the wrong building. It's fine.
Damn it, Binky, I told you we should have took a left.
It's not my fault.
Yeah,
It is.
You have the map upside down.
Oh yeah. Where did I get this?
I don't know, you don't speak Dwarvish, so the runes don't mean much to you.
There we go.
Mind you,
Um,
as a ranger, we can't get
Go ahead.
lost. Angel is just following for the love of the game.
Respectable.
I think that's only in the woods. They can't apply to cities.
Oh, I guess it is in the wilderness.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like he has a generally good sense of direction, but he was just interested to see where this would go.
That's fair.
The air is cool and fragrant with the scent of parchment and aged leather. Intricate mosaics on the stone floor depict the history of the Divine. A quiet hum fills the air as if the knowledge contained within these walls is alive. Light pours in from the windows up above. The atmosphere is both reverent and mysterious, a place where the past and future converge in silence and solitude. A floating golden artifact hovers in the air at the center of the complex, rings of gold spinning around a golden ball as if it were alive. Approaching you, a falcon man with short brown hair and well-kept facial hair approaches. He seems to be wearing a simple brown and grey archivist's garb, with a large leather-bound tome strapped to his belt. A black and white shawl with a golden clasp covers his shoulders. On the white portion, a symbol of Tydia is displayed on his shoulder. On the other black half of his shawl is a symbol of Ravan. Following timidly behind him is a shorter and slightly scruffier brown-haired individual, possibly a Zarkin, adorned in the garment of bright yellow and green stripes with a blue cloak. He also bears the symbol of Tydia as a clasp for the cloak. And I will show you the art. This man. Judah, calm down.
What?
And this fellow.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
Oh.
Now he gets it.
Oh. I love both of them.
What was the smash for? The first guy?
The first guy.
Yes.
Of course. As you all approach, the man introduces himself. Hello there, I'm High Archivist Morin Carl.
Man, everybody's on drugs around here.
No, we don't do that here. Behind me is brother named Adahar. Hello? Kind of waves at the group timidly.
Hey, Mac! Dinky just walks up and gives him a high five.
He's just holding his hand there and you just slap it.
Yeah.
Did you say he's also a small race?
No, he just seems short.
Ah.
Appears to be human. Of, a Zarkan ethnicity. Anyone who would like to roll me an insight on him can. If you're paying any attention to him.
I would like to do so.
Sure, why not? I gave him a high five. We're like brothers now.
He is brother named the three of you would notice that he seems to have some guilt on his face.
Ah. Someone's been
Ooh,
dipping in
and
the
Nom has
sacramental
guilt?
wine.
What was that?
Nom is the one with guilt on his face?
Yes. I assume that the High Priestess Corselia had advised you that we had a task here that needed handled.
Yeah, need us to like work out your Dewey Decimal System or something?
No. Something that requires a bit of physical labor.
Ah!
I'm really good at that.
I'm really not.
Oh, my back! Oh, just look over, digging my back. Oh God, I think I threw it out.
It's magic suffices as well. If that's something you're more accustomed to, or if you're more dexterous. Just dealing with some animated objects.
Oh, like what?
Like books, shelves,
Oh,
that sort of thing.
Binky
I
loves
love
books.
I love books!
It's fantastic. Yeah, we could get some books for you.
Wait, what kind of books are they?
Animated ones.
Oh, lots of personality to them. You like that, Binky?
I love that!
No, they've essentially. We have to constantly cleanse the flowing magical essence here due to the way it interacts with the archives. This cathedral is built on holy ground, and it can seep into the books here. As a result, they need to be cleansed. Otherwise, you get incidents like these. They'll be enchanted with magical power and come alive if left unchecked. This morning,
wrong with that?
well, can't exactly read it when it's trying to knock you unconscious.
You know what you should do is teach him to talk, and then you can have, like, books that do, like, an audio thing and read to you. $1 million idea there for you, pal! Take it!
I'm sure this fine gentleman has tried plenty of solutions previously.
If even should it talk, it would still fly and try and knock out those who are within the room. It responds to other living beings.
Ah, okay.
So, what say you, mister?
So
Are
go
we
ahead.
chasing after some books?
Yes, in a sense. Naim was trying to organize the study hall, one of the study halls, and ended up spilling some of the arcane essence that we had siphoned while we were in the middle of cleansing it. It resulted in the re-release room and awakening objects.
Okay. So,
Are we to destroy him then, or get him back into place somehow?
I request that you do not destroy any of the books or scrolls if possible, but
Well, there goes all my ideas.
your well-being is a priority.
just
Should
imagine,
you
like,
need to
Binky's taking out
result-
a flamethrower.
Should you need to result in that, then by all means, but we prefer if you didn't.
So try to
I-
take him alive.
Just don't do any long-lasting damage, I suppose. They are enchanted, so they should be able to handle a decent amount of damage before it becomes structural damage to the integrity of books themselves. I will be monitoring you all to make sure it happens.
How do we get him back to normal?
Like you would perhaps any other ruffian who is perhaps harassing you. Normal combat is fine.
Are you saying we gotta hit the
Just-
books?
Yes, in a manner of speaking.
Yeah, just like our college days.
Wouldn't be my first time.
But
Just try not to use anything explosive or
oh,
fire magic. He says specifically
Unfortunate.
looking at you, Binky.
My guy just takes out a grenade. Aww.
Yeah, she was holding something that looked like a grenade and puts it back.
That's sure unfortunate. We'll see what we can do.
Should you succeed, I guess we can give you a little bit of an incentive. Among these halls are thousands upon thousands of books. Should you want any information, then perhaps we can find it for you. It can be about anything. We can see what we have.
how many of these books are flying about?
Quite a lot. We didn't check. They may be hiding as to
try and pretend that they are among the other inanimate books in the room. I caution you to keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out for what?
The animated books and shelves.
And just to make sure that I'm keeping up with everything, animated books flying or gallivanting around, ain't too sure. They possess magic, and they're privy to maybe using that magic on us.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
Well, not... The magic in themselves, that of being animated, I guess. That would be the essence of being able to damage you more than perhaps a book falling on your head would.
So you're saying
There's a
we
lot
don't...
of force there.
So you're saying we don't have to worry about these things flying over us and, I don't know, releasing a couple fireballs or two?
No, that will not be the case.
Well, I feel a lot safer.
How do these books do against thunder?
Sound.
Well, that would depend what kind of... Is it... thunderous
Explosive.
magic? I would advise that you refrain damaging them in that sense.
I'll be back.
Puts that back in her bag.
Sounds like our magic will be quite useful here, Thea, don't you think?
Perhaps.
What a bother.
Okay, so where are these books?
I shall lead you to the host at one of the study hall.
Yeah, got it.
Begins walking off.
I
We
follow after him.
You are escorted along the hallways to a set of red oak doors. As you enter the study hall, it is quiet. The chamber is bathed in a soft glow of enchanted lanterns that hover just above the wooden tables. Shelves of books and scrolls line the hallway, extending across the stone floor. Across the middle of the chamber is a worn, long red rug. Large arched windows shine light through. And the air is thick with the scent of parchment and ink.
Pizza in the corner. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you're so tiny.
Tiny little fox.
Is everyone okay with a little combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, how do I play a cleric?
Storm check DMs, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I said right, like I'd already DM'd you. I haven't.
Yeah, I'm
typing
like-
it right now.
Wait, should mine and Heath's tokens be smaller?
No,
No,
we're-
because
yeah, we're small
yeah.
creatures, not tiny.
Ah,
I am but a fox.
little fox.
We don't get your bird in there or your squid.
Feels bad.
He said he'd be right back.
I like Binky kind of like poking out from behind the
that was a deliberate choice. I remember making
Yep.
it, and
Yep. You
Nikki's
accidentally did it.
Okay, how tall is everyone? I gotta know.
Fox-sized.
I want to say, actually, that this guy's probably a gangly, like, 6'7".
What the fuck?
He's pretty tall, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I
Okay,
am-
Slenderman.
Like, low-key, his proportions are giving that. Just, like, a tiny bit. Like, not quite as spider monkey-esque, but, like, yeah. I think it's all in his... Yeah.
It's in the head. He just has a long head.
I mean, he also does, like, have antlers, I guess. That's valid.
No, I was more thinking he has a squid head, you know, the match.
Oh, so true!
So true!
I can't believe I forgot that crucial part of my character design.
As we approach, Persidy will say in Thea's head, "Alright, we must do this then."
Already here, might as well.
Alright. She'll like jump out of the bag and like land very gracefully at Thea's feet and just sit down as if waiting for whatever to happen.
I'll just say, as you jump out of the bag, you will see the little bird on Dinky's shoulder start to like flutter and panic a little.
She smiles, bearing maybe a few too many teeth.
It's okay, Reggie. It's okay. You're safe.
That bird is absolutely not safe.
Do you need a bird?
Is it wisely
No, I
having
won't be
your
using it
pets
in
out?
combat. It'll just be on my shoulder for this one.
Okay.
Lion,
what?
as you say that, you'll feel the connection. I'm so much more than a pet. Allow me to show you.
Interesting. All right.
As you all make your way inside, a kind of golden shimmering barrier goes up behind you all at the doorway as Morin speaks. This is just to prevent any of the books from escaping. You are still free to exit.
Good to know you're not locking us here with a bunch of killer dictionaries.
We're not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with us.
Trapping you in there would be reckless and against the point of why we would have you.
Anyway, so they're just in here somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the number estimate again?
A lot. It's a lot, like, it's books that, like, gather together to, like, form, like, a swarm of books.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
So
Why
here's
have
my
you done
plan.
this?
We all know how to get these books. We have to terrify them into submission so they do what we say, right? So what we need are worms. Because everybody knows books fear worms.
Do they?
Yeah, you never heard of a bookworm?
Oh, you're being silly.
If you all are in danger, you can get behind me. I can shield you. Not that it should be needed, just a few pieces of paper.
Pinky, dude, don't Pinky, put down the wrench!
Aside from this one.
So now, just for clarity, the only people that are hearing me are Cat, Judah, and Lion, and you will hear, "Well, paper cuts are quite fearsome."
He blinks at her.
There are worse cuts out there.
What?
Yeah,
Somebody-
allow me to,
Are you talking to
allow me
yourself?
to demonstrate on the old man's bird.
Oh, and for the record, I was mentally... I was mentally transmitting that. I need to make sure to specify next time. But yeah, he just says there are worse cuts to have.
Yeah, I'm still saying the thing
I,
about the old man's bird, and then I'm severing the extras from the connection, so it's just me and.
In my mind's eye, every single severed connection is just the dial tone.
Okay,
Why?
everybody, we should probably start looking to see what these books are about.
Indeed.
You can feel free to move around and make whatever checks search the locations.
So are all of these shelves, I assume?
Yes.
Dang it, dang
Binky, are you looking around? Or are you just running?
Running.
Banging!
I think Angel's first idea would be to look for any stray pages that were left behind.
Well, it's a bit too late.
Oh. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Okay,
Angel,
well,
would
tell
you
us
have
what
moved
happened.
Angel, would you have moved anywhere by the time Binky's run like 60 feet into the room?
Oh. No, I think his motto is sort of seeing where this funny little red goes.
Okay.
What's canary?
So yeah,
In the coal mine.
Thea and Apricity, are you also at the door still?
She might
I'm
have-
moving if she's moving, so I'm exactly staying at her feet. So
Oh,
if she moves, I move.
Actually, sorry, light thing, he might be at a bit of a safe distance, if only. Oh, actually, no, I lied. Never mind. Sorry. Remembering my character. Teehee.
Also, question, because I haven't used it before. Can I use guidance on myself?
Yes.
Yes.
Not that it matters anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
Cat, are we moving?
She would have started like walking towards one of the, I guess,
You-
book shelves,
Okay.
bookcases, whatever.
I move. I
But,
stay
like,
right at your
you know.
feet.
Yeah.
Dinky
Okay.
really needs to get one of them kid leashes on Binky.
I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, good.
I'm in
Go get
danger.
that, 'cause
You
Oh,
are.
yeah, how do I,
You put yourself in that danger. That was self-inflicted.
How
What do you
do
mean
I
3.08?
do the thing? Very
Double
good.
right click, put yourself in the combat, like click on the sword and shield, and then roll your dice in the combat tracker.
Hey, there we go. A nice
Um,
18.
How do I give myself advantage on initiative rolls?
It'll ask
It'll
you when
pop
you
up
get.
asking you.
Oh, okay. And
These
it's
are
the
some
same
rolls.
thing,
Oh boy,
right-click.
Binky,
that.
Binky is in danger.
Pookie's missing.
Teehee.
Dies by a
I
book.
think I also.
It's okay. I'm a frontliner. It works out.
After
Because-
this combat,
Because of course you
because
are.
I'm smart and cool. After this combat, everyone Google what the meaning of my name is. Thank you
Only
for your
after.
cooperation.
Doing
Yes.
it now. Wait.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
sure you can.
No. Out of respect, I didn't register the fact that you said later. I'll do it later. Let's see. Where the fuck is my? Why is it weird? Sorry, I was just making sure that I didn't get any other bonuses to shit. Okay.
And I'm taking full credit when Kat 100% gave me this name.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, it's really fucked up of me, honestly. Because Kat is smart and cool. My bad, I forgot. And I was like, wait a second, I didn't do this. I didn't cook this. This was a meal hand-delivered to me.
You're welcome.
This is a
Thank
weird
you.
question, but can I ask that Binky moves first before Angel, just because he really was just waiting to see what happens, or if, alternatively, I can like hold my.
We're going to
actions.
You
see.
can
Oh,
you can hold your action But that will put you permanently in that initiative spot. Like you can change your initiative to basically a 5. You can move before me. I'm next tiebreaker, but whatever. And then like you can hold your action, but then you'll permanently be in that initiative order. I think. If that's
Way
what
to
the
do.
rules say.
Also, we should probably see what dangers are first. It might change your mind when books start flying and smacking Pinky in the head.
That is not how I rule initiative.
Okay.
You just
Yeah, you roll
hold
what you
your
get.
action. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why it didn't do initiative tiebreakers. I put it in there.
I mean, it's
Okay.
showing up on the side. It's not showing up in the initiative for
I
some
don't
reason.
see it on the side.
Really? I
On
see
the
him.
side?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh yeah, I see it where you could. Yeah, I see that I rolled a like. Yeah, you see it on the roll.
Yeah, you
but
see it on the
not
rolls, yeah.
fucking-
On the messaging. But not on the tokens for whatever reason.
I didn't even see it.
Like, in
Oh,
the
wait.
If you
messaging,
scroll
like when you...
up in the
Yeah, in the
chat,
message.
basically.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
You
I
can
scrolled
see
too
it.
far up. Okay. Well.
Why did I?
Who's first?
It's you.
Well, I don't know. There might be... No, it's the books one. That's what I figured.
As Shathra, you make your way up towards this shelf. This swarm of animated books comes alive and kind of swings around to bonk you
Rude.
with
Bonk.
their entire form.
Damn.
It's not even Pinky in danger. Pinky got the robot hurt.
13 to hit, which I believe misses.
No. No.
Cool.
Not even close.
Ah, yes, my
Dinky.
actions harming others.
Jesus, Jehoshaphat, the
Pinky, it is your
books! Oh god, what I got here? And like you just see Dinky starts going into his bag and starts rummaging drastically. Oh god, what do I got? What do I got? What do I got? And what you will see while he's rummaging, just coming out of his bag, just without him even noticing, you just see a net start floating out of his bag, and I believe I'm in 30 feet, and I would like to use a net to try to capture this book.
The one over here.
Yeah, the net is the right of weight that I can pick it up, and I should be able to drop it.
You'll have to move 15 feet down because the shelves are like in the way, technically.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's floating over top, right?
No, it's floating like with Shatha, like
No,
in
like
line
the
with
net's
Shatha's.
floating over top.
Oh, the net's floating over
Yes,
top. Yeah.
to remind you, I'm using Mage Hand to drop the net on him.
Okay, you're dropping that. Yeah, cool.
So the book will need to make a Dex save DC 8 plus my Dex modifier, so that would be DC 12. Oh, plus proficiency, so DC 14.
Meets 14.
Oh, dang.
As the net falls on top of the set of books and it kind of dodges out of the way.
Ah, damn it! That's my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
With his actual action, he will go on his pull. Ah, here it is! And he pulls out a whip. Yeah. And he's just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's just gonna okay, watch it, and it's gonna whip underneath Shatter's legs with the whip and try to whip the book.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Hey, I get my sneak
Doing
attack
16.
off. Because he's in with 5 feet of an ally.
Yep.
Let me just roll the sneak attack.
Ally's a strong word.
Hey, I'm the only thing that stands between you and Binky. Well, where is...
Could be under your features.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where it is under my features. Rogue, arcane, background, Charlotte, abilities.
It's under
there it is. It's under abilities.
Yeah.
For another 12, so 18 damage total.
Damn, Jesus Christ. Okay, as the net misses, as it's kind of dodged out of the way in the same attack that it uses to hit Shatha, you come around and just crack your whips, slamming it into this like swarm of books. As a bunch of them just drop from the impact. There's only a few of them left. Doesn't look great.
Stay away from Metal Man!
Small thing, and it basically won't affect the order. But I realized my dex was incorrect. I've since corrected it. I was actually at a +4 instead of a +3.
I think that put you in front of Thea.
Thea.
Yeah, Thea.
Yeah,
then.
but I don't care for the sake of this.
Yeah.
If it's, yeah.
I also don't know what I should be doing, so if you wanna go first, go ahead.
Are you sure?
I DM'd you, Kat. I got you.
Hey, here comes
Okay.
the books at Dinky. Here comes the books at Binky.
As the books on the desk animate, rising upwards, flying towards Binky. And they will also try to bonk the halfling. 12 to hit, which misses.
Misses.
I hope so. I really do.
Just hits the hair poof.
You see as this table next to you animates.
Oh,
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And it just moves towards you and tries to ram you with the side of the table.
what? Oh,
Ooh.
That sounds bad.
Very dangerous.
That is a 23 to hit
That hits.
for 13 damage.
Oh. Okay.
Hey! Stop getting frisky with my granddaughter!
Ow! I'm bloody.
I noticed. You just fucking got... Yeah, I was gonna say, I know animated tables. They're dangerous.
oh.
Angel, it is your turn.
Made.
All right. First of all, totally sorry, Storm. I know that I literally have basically decided on the fly what I ended up actually liking the familiar to be. Did you already have a token for it, or is it gonna be a little theater of the mindy a little bit?
I didn't have one ready, but I can do one right now.
What
What form is it currently?
The squid, the skull squid.
Okay.
The floating skull squid. I was thinking if we wanted to, like, basically, like, I don't know what it means to exactly kill the thing, but I thought it would be really great and cool if the squid could wrap it up in its tentacles. If we're trying to basically pacify the book. Alternatively, I can just shoot it out of the sky. But,
Well, I can give it a shot. I'm just trying to find the fucking thing. Do you know what you're gonna do with your actual action, or is that your...
with my actual action, first of all, Angel was just going to quickly he would have asked previously, but he would have just asked, like, okay, so the things that the books are accidentally enchanting, do those things matter as much?
Surely we can just destroy that table.
You can destroy the table. He would have said,
you
like,
dear.
the books and tomes are more of the concerning thing. The furniture, they can get new furniture.
All right. Then I'm gonna do a funny and Hunter's Mark a fucking table.
Let's go.
I think what happens is he points directly at it for a moment, and at the exact same time that it does, oddly enough, liquid just begins to sprout out and begin to coat its surface lightly.
Yep. As you mark
And
the table.
I'm gonna fucking shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
We shoot the table.
We shoot
Shoot
the
the
damn
table.
table.
You might have to move to get a better shot because it's currently half cover from the bookshelves. So you have to
Ooh,
probably
okay.
get like how far can you get? You can probably get. There's the minimum.
I can move the full 30.
Yeah.
Is this good?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the goddamn table, you know? Let's see. And the fire.
That hits the table, doing 12 points of damage.
Don't forget your
Excellent.
D6
And
for Hunter's Mark.
as soon as the arrow hits, it immediately adds more of that watery effect. Almost like upon impact, it was as if basically almost like a water balloon hit it. You know, it immediately splashes with that same odd, dark, murky, dark water.
Roll me a d6.
Yes. Roll. Fuck. Oh, that's a 1d66. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably wrong.
2 damage.
Total of 14.
Nice. As the arrow impacts into the side of the table, taking a huge chunk of it out.
Also, I'm not sure if it matters, but does the table have the
no,
mind necessary?
No,
Okay.
it does not.
Understood. The table sucks up the water. No.
No.
Thea,
God.
it is your turn.
Ah, once you get a water stain on oak, it never goes away.
Oh, where's the octopus going? To this one?
Yes. To attempt to grab it.
Grabbing. It misses with a 6.
Understandable.
There, it is your turn.
Hello.
Hello.
Just going to float over to here.
So your feet aren't touching the ground.
Yeah.
She
Her
kind of
wings are not
hovers
moving
over.
either. She's just floating. I'm going. Is it still an object or is it a creature now?
It's a creature.
It's a creature.
I'm gonna fling the table.
Jesus fucking
I don't
Christ.
think that's meant to roll all of that.
No, it's not. But it's not 34 damage. I just grabbed the correct
yeah, I know
numbers.
it's not.
Yeah, no, I made it like that, so I just grabbed the correct numbers.
Yeah, if you open it up, it'll show the 3 different types.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a thing. Okay, strength save from the table. What's your DC? 15?
15.
Fails. Where are you flinging it?
Up.
Up, Binky, you see the table after it's charged and smashed into you fly straight up after taking a hit from the arrow and come crashing straight back down, taking 4d6 falling damage. Does it get?
Ooh.
No, that's fine. 4d6 falling damage, which is 11.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's giving Sigma Overwatch.
and it falls
badly-
prone. It is badly
Prone
injured.
table. That's my
Yeah,
turn.
the table is prone. It's flipped
Yeah.
upside down.
It's kind of funny.
It's just like the legs are sticking upwards, like kind of the impacts kind of like cracked it, like so that it's like a slight V shape from the impact zone. I just need to give it prone. Oh, I need the extra effects thing. Where the fuck is prone? There it is. Gotta make that prone.
Hey, make the spell points for more.
Yeah, I did.
Yippee!
You know, it took ages.
I appreciate it.
The table's kind of like a turtle on its back.
Yeah, I
like,
was about to say it's a
legs
turtle
just
on
like
it.
scrambling. in the
Yeah,
air.
basically. As this one animates and flies towards Binky.
Oh.
I'm surrounded.
12 to hit,
GG.
which misses.
It's almost like running out in front with no support was a bad idea.
Hey, it's Binky. It's what
I
she
know.
does.
I
It won't
respect
be
the
Binky
hustle.
for very long.
Thea and Angel, from behind you, as you both are focused on the table, this shelf animates
Oh my god.
and begins lumbering towards the both of you, shambling down, knocking the other bookshelves over.
That's huge.
Just a wee
But that's its entire turn.
Wow, it moves it
Thea!
it's very slow. That's good.
Yeah. Thea, from behind you, a book hits you.
Oh god damn
Or
it.
several. 15 to hit.
Misses.
Misses as you dodge out of the way, just kind of seeing it from the peripheral vision. You quickly step forward as it kind of swings and misses at the air behind you. Binky, it is your turn.
Ah!
You have a prone table to smack.
You know, I
Good
feel
morning.
like this is a situation where one messed up book wouldn't be a problem.
Let's see. She goes digging around her backpack and she's gonna pull out this circular looking object and she's gonna throw it 1, 5, 10, 10. Gonna put it right there.
It should give you the radius thing when you use the ability.
Oh, place. Okay. Actually, right there.
I do the colored circles so it won't hit the one that's above you.
Shift it over one, Nikki.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll shift it
think-
over one.
I think, yeah, that will do it.
Yeah, and that won't hit you then.
So they all have
a-
to roll a con save. A
They
disadvantage.
all make a con save. Disadvantage because they are objects,
Mm-hmm.
constructs.
Yeah, they're inorganic is the thing.
Inorganic. Cool. Table con save fails, takes 20 damage, explodes into splinters as the the little mine grenade you throw out just explodes, sending wooden shards flying everywhere.
Actually,
Mostly
I guess
towards
it-
the other shelves.
I guess, would that also mean like it's destroying these tables and chairs too?
Yep.
Yeah, you'd smash everything. Oh,
well.
yeah, that's gotta be expensive.
Yay.
It's the end all over again. We never did find all the arms.
Con save fails, con save fails. Both taking 20 points of bludgeoning damage each.
Thunder.
Sorry, yep, thunder.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
And they are both not looking good, as only like out of perhaps what was a swarm of like a dozen, there's now like 2.
Good
as
job,
the rest of
Biggie!
them have
Try not to blow up
dropped.
the rest of the place, though!
I'll do my best. It was self-defense. Hmm. Yeah, I'll stay right there.
Apricity.
Okay, first things first, Apricity will charge forward, running between the legs of the large man, sort of ducking under him as she passes through his space. She'll sit at her bestie's side, and she'll look towards sort of this square and stomp her feet as a blizzard kicks up around her. I'm going to use Cold Snap.
Okay.
And that's a 5-foot thing here. And Thea's in it, so I'm going to use Controlled Power as sort of maneuvering the winds, leaving her unharmed by the blizzard around her.
Okay.
And I can link Controlled Power for you.
Yeah, I think I remember. She just auto succeeds and takes no damage.
Yeah, I can just select her and she just doesn't do any damage.
Equal to the side points spent. Yep, because you
Yeah.
spent 1.
Spent 1 to cast, so I can save 1 person from it.
Cool. Con save from the books. That's a nat 20. That's an 8 from the bookshelf. And I believe it's half on save, half on success. Movement speed reduced, and it's not stuck on ice. And difficult terrain on that spot until the start of your next turn. Cool. The books take half, and the bookshelf takes full and is slowed.
Yeah, as ice starts to entomb where its feet would be, where it connects with the floor.
I'm just gonna do this one. As the blizzard of ice appears, you controlling the winds as Thea, you feel the slight cool breeze kind of whirling in front of you, as the books are battered by the cold wind. Is it slowed by 10 feet? That's funny. The library can't even move now. Not that it was gonna, but okay.
That should hold them in place.
Who is the closest? 30. Bunch of books in the way. I guess it can only really have a good vision on Apricity that it will move forward and attack the small fox.
Fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That is a 20 to hit
Hit.
for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Hurts real bad.
As they swarm and collapse down onto the little form of the fox. Shatter's turn.
Alright. I would like to toll the dead on these books.
Okay.
Just a school bell.
Ooh.
Oof.
That is a 17 save.
Yeah.
Is it like a regular? How do you use Toll the Dead in this instance?
You just
Do you like?
Oops, I didn't mean to click that, sorry.
God.
Oh, never mind, it was private anyway, I think. I just clicked something I wasn't supposed to, sorry.
All good. Is it like, do you describe your Toll the Dead differently? Is yours, or is it functionally the same?
Nothing distinctly different. No, I wouldn't say.
Okay. The books are unaffected by the sound of the bells. They don't even hear them.
Unfortunate.
Not that they are unaffected, it just feels like they succeeded. And they will bash you.
Rip.
They just ignored you. Talk to
Damn.
the cover.
It's fucked up.
6 to hit, which misses. Dinky!
No,
is your
that
turn.
meets. That meets. Don't worry.
Okay, you take
Dinky's
1,000
looking
damage.
back and forth between everybody in danger at this point. Thinking seriously about, hey, he didn't say we were locked in. I could bolt now. Ah, God damn it! I gotta help Pink. Don't worry, Pinky, I got you. Dinky will, you got that right, Metal Man? Like 5, 10,
Fine.
15.
Priorities.
You are walking through bookshelves.
Oh, okay.
You can't. Yeah. I didn't do the walls because it'd be annoying.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
like,
That does
kinda
change what I can
pointless.
do. You go 5, 10. I cannot reach Binky no matter what I do, so I will try to help the people here. Don't worry, little fucks, I'll help ya! And you just like, a net just kind of like comes out of his backpack again, and he tries to drop it on the books again as he uses a second net. So I need a
I'm
deck
curious how many
save.
Fucking nets you've bought.
2. I bought 2.
Okay, you bought 2. Deck save from the books. 3. It is netted.
Yeah, so it is restrained. They must make a strength save 10. Or no, not strength.
To get out.
Athletics checks 10 to get out.
Okay.
It's an action. So, and then with them restrained, I now have an advantage whip attack. Whip it good. That's an advantage. I'll crit fish. Nope, but I do a hit for 7 plus my sneak
7
attack.
damage.
13 total.
6. As you drop the net with the invisible hand as it comes out of your backpack, falling upon the set of books, you crack the whip, striking straight down in the bundle, and you see some of the books that were fluttering about seem to remain still in the net that has surrounded them. The swarm will attack Binky.
How could they?
You blew
Oh,
him
they
up.
could.
That is a 17 to hit
That hits.
for 2 damage.
Owie.
That is a 21 to hit.
Owie.
No, wait, never mind. They
Oh.
don't even go yet. I don't know why the second one was supposed to go. I'm dumb.
You just
No,
want to
that-
beat Binky, I get it.
I do. Angel, it
They
is
want
your
to
turn.
end this now. End it before it gets any worse.
Um,
That
Oh,
one animates.
Angel. Sorry, am I good?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Angel will move over here.
Have you come to save me?
And he will just kind of wordlessly, he was already kind of like running at you with his hand reached out, and he'll just quickly dash the side of where you seem to be scraped, and in the trail in the wake of it, this similar moss as to what's covering his mask and his antlers and parts of his body, it sloughs onto these bruises and scrapes and cuts. forms over them before sloughing off and turning. Actually, not even sloughing off. It turns into water and then drips off and away from you. And he's gonna cast a quick little cure wounds.
My hero!
Only 5 healing though.
I'll take
As
it.
you rush by to heal Binky, the restrained books are gonna try and make an attack of opportunity against you. Probably will miss.
Disadvantage, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's
come by to hit.
that's kind of why I restrained him. I didn't want, I wanted other people to get up to help Binky.
Well, my DC is a
Hey,
15, so.
Yeah, it was a 5 to hit, so it misses.
Oh, nice.
Good thing it was a disadvantage, because it would have hit.
See, there you go.
Does your squid do anything, Judah?
Oh, yeah, I assume another-
same attempt at restraining the books, basically. Or grappling them.
13 a hit, which does hit and does 1 damage.
Nice.
Oops, that's 3.
Go, Pesto.
I've got them for you, Tin Man. As it wraps around, trying to grab the remaining books. Thea, it is your turn.
Appreciate it.
Is it possible if it's not? Is it possible if it's not an attack but like a grappling? Is that possible?
It grapples at the same time it attacks.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
What does a 10-foot sphere look like? You know what? Never mind. I was gonna fling this fucking shelf.
Like that.
I don't think there's a way for me to hit both the book and the shelf, is there?
Which book?
These
This
two? Yeah, you
one.
can.
Yeah, that.
Can I?
Right
Does
there.
that both hit them?
It's in the green.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I'll try and put this down. That I did not put that down.
That was me. I put it down. If you click place measured template, you can.
Yeah, I
You
actually
should.
right-clicked and it got rid of it.
It's still in the right side. So if you click on the
Right?
below-
What?
on the dat
Oh,
on like
on
the
the...
yeah.
I see it. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Here?
I
it's
bet
me
here.
too.
So you. No, that won't hit you.
Will that not hit me? Okay.
Okay, so you are magnifying gravity. They a con save, and their speed is halved. 0 is divided by 2 is 1,000. It's now moving at breakneck speeds. That is a 9, and that is a success.
Takes half damage.
Half and no reduction to its speed. Not that it had any in the first place. Half and full. That is. There's a single book left in that one after the rest of them have been like dragged down into the floor and then just they don't get back up. Okay.
That's my turn.
Any save. Okay. The book turn is going to make attack against Binky.
No!
22 to hit for 3 damage.
Ew!
This library is going to make an attack against Thea.
Hello.
That is a natural 1. As it tries to kind of fold and like snap you between its kind of folded form, you just completely dodge out of the way as it opens back up again.
L.
Oh man, not the elf of not the elf of the shelves.
Shelves.
You've seen the L on the shelf.
Hell on the shelf. 12 to hit from the books, which misses. Binky, it is your turn. The two
So, like-
books above you are based. There's like 2 books left, like in each swarm.
So, like, did the others, like, explode or, like...
Yeah.
Oh. She's gonna look at the pile and be like, whoops!
Some of them,
And-
some of them are in good condition. Some of them have like turned into sawdust.
Well, I can at least try to save these two.
And she'll reach into her pouch and pull out a thing of rope and cast Awaken Rope on it.
Okay.
With her bonus action, tell it to bind. Right? Bind a creature your choice within 20 feet of you. Yeah, bind the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
So that's a con
Dex
save. Or dex
save.
save. Dex save.
That's a natural 1.
Hell yeah.
It is restrained by the rope. The 2 books that are floating are now restrained and are stuck in place.
I like how Binky and Dinky are just restraining books.
Alright, guys! I destroyed some of them, but I've also protected some of them. Also, thank you again, my hero!
And she'll wave and run through his legs and get that attack opportunity.
2 attacks of opportunity, Nikki.
I hate how that's probably actually a thing that she can do.
Yeah, she can.
Yes, the halflings can do that.
That is a
What?
miss from the second one is a natural.
Natural what?
As natural 1.
Okay.
As they both try to swipe at you, the remaining 4 that are left, 2 that are bound within rope, unable to find purchase.
15. Oh, wait, I'm still moving.
Oh, no, you're
right
good.
there.
Apricity.
Okay, Apricity is going to close her eyes as like snow and ice circle around her in this sort of protective little barrier. And I'm gonna use this thing. And I made it private, but I can't show it for some reason. There we go.
That one?
Yep.
Okay. So you're just aegising yourself?
Yes, I sure am.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
These books, they're not gonna try to break out, they're not smart, they're just gonna try and bash at disadvantage. That is a 10 to hit on Apricity, which I believe misses.
Misses.
Stuck in the net. Just kind of shuffling in the net, not really doing anything. Chateau.
Let's go one more time.
Again.
Oh wait,
Okay.
can I also move like I don't know, I'm trying to be protecty. How to word
Protect.
I'm gonna go here to protect.
Okay.
She protect, she attack, but most important,
Chateau.
she
Toll
nap.
the dead.
So true.
Whiz save from the books. That is a natural 1. They hear the sound of the bells, and the rest of the books drop to the floor.
Cool. He's gonna go out and see what's been happening. Why can't I fucking move? There we go. Is gonna see all that. He's gonna like look at Binky, and he's gonna raise up his hammer and just go, you haven't done nearly enough yet. And
part of the library
Well-
behind her just blown up.
You will get healed for 8.
Ah, I knew you cared, metal man.
Oh, thank you.
How many did he move? Yeah. Yeah, we go here. There, and there. There we go.
Is that like, is the healing word also normal?
Yeah, the healing word actually, you see, like, your various scrapes in your skin, you actually almost feel them get hot, and, just a little wisp of smoke and almost a few embers as they seal themselves back up.
Am I on fire?
Cutely cauterizes you.
Cauterizes you, uwu.
Healing word
I love
solder.
it. I love it so much, actually.
Dinky.
I will use my bonus action to retrieve my net with my mage hand.
Okay.
Then I will move up. 5, 10, 15.
Damn it! Binky, how many times do I gotta tell you not to run ahead?
And then I will whip these books with my advantage strike again.
Okay.
Crit fish. I do not crit fish. Oh, why didn't I roll the damage that time? Weird.
Actually, I'll mark which ones are dead,
Your-
dead, and which ones
Your
are...
fish is critical.
Well, it's not rolling damage anymore. I don't know why.
I see a 14 for damage.
No, that's the attack. I rolled it again to see whether or not it would go through.
It
but-
should work.
I didn't do anything different. That's why I'm confused. No, I can just roll a
I
d4
rolled it.
plus 4. Oh, it worked for you?
Worked for me for some reason.
That must be on my end, a glitch. Anyways, you can take that damage, whatever it was. Or did you delete it
It
before
was... It was 5 damage.
you... Okay, then sneak attack. 16 damage.
The books within the net stop moving after the crack of the whip.
And you
kinda-
stay down.
Strike a bunch of them.
And then...
All of them kind of bundled together, making it easier for you to kind of hit the bunch of them.
And then Dinky will move protectively in front of Binky.
Okay. This set of book will move down here, across the dead table, and attack Angel. 11 to hit. No, wait. I had to scroll down. 8 to hit, which misses.
Yep.
The library with Angel on deck is going to move up and attack with...
Have to try harder than that.
Yeah, it's just going to try and attack Angel. That is a 14 to hit, which I believe misses.
Consider his...
Yes.
Yeah, unless he's running around naked.
Okay, as it tries to
Correct.
snap close atop of you. Actually, they get to make 2 attacks, I just realized. That is an 18 to hit, which does hit for 9 damage, and you are grappled.
Me?
Yeah.
You said how much damage?
9.
9.
How does it
Owie.
grapple?
It basically, it's a folding bookcase, so it folds on top of him, and he's now trapped within the bookcase.
I get
kind of
those
thing.
I got the image of those cartoon beds that fucking like the hospital beds that always clap on somebody.
Oh.
Angel, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. Restrained, you said I was, right? Or grappled?
No, grappled. Your movement is 0.
okay. I would say I'm still able to like cast as regular, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just affects your movement.
Hunter's Mark, and then am I able to, like, I don't know, drop my bow, take out my short sword, and stab it?
Yep.
Okay. Also, I forget, it's not short sword, it's short swords.
But you can only pull out one weapon at a time, unless you have two weapon fighting. Like the
I
feet.
remember Storm had a ruling when it came to that.
Oh.
That was for attacks. You need the feet to be
Okay.
able to pull out two weapons at once.
That's fine. Okay. I go stabby. After, here, let me do the thing real quick.
I have to make a effect for your Hunter's Mark later.
Yeah. Alright, so 5 extra damage if whatever this is hits, and... Let's see. I like to imagine that while he's hugged inside of this bookcase, basically to prevent himself from getting completely and utterly smushed, he very quickly dropped his bow, whipped out his short sword, and stuck it in between to kind of cause it to stab in on itself.
Okay.
Oh fuck. That's only 8
That
though.
misses.
Shit. He missed the angle.
You're flailing, man! You're flailing!
As you try to bring your short sword to kind of like put it in the way, you had the angle wrong, and it just kind of knocks your hand off in a way that it just kind of fumbles your attack.
Okay.
There.
He generally remains
It's your
calm.
turn. Also, if you hover over the enemies, does it say their
Yeah, it's just
status?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
If I were to fling this bookshelf, would Angel go with it?
I would
Good
like
question.
to find out.
That's a good question.
I would love to find out.
It would.
Oh, that's so good.
Would he take damage?
Do it. It's funny.
He would.
If your character would.
I mean, she wouldn't hurt him if she knew it would do that.
Well, there you go.
Howard.
What do you mean?
Well, I just want to see Judah suffer is all.
Fling the library at him so they create a singularity because they're trying to go into each other. And you just create a black hole.
Or what?
You know?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Interesting.
It's like the ragdoll thing where they're trying to go into each other and just fucking trying to smack
Are
into
there
each
still
other
any-
constantly.
Ayo.
bookshelves here that are standing? Because I know this thing toppled over a couple, right?
Yeah, it's only these ones that are toppled over. The rest are still standing.
Okay, I'll fling it into another bookshelf then.
Okay.
This
So that's
place
like
is
this
already
way?
a fucking mess. I don't care. Yeah. They can clean this shit up.
Not our problem.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Giving the janitor work, that's a good thing.
That is. If the movie stopped early, both the target and creature. Okay. It is a strength save. Fails. So it takes the 3d6 from getting launched into something.
So 10.
And then. You fling straight up, you fling at any other dread, there's fall prone.
Isn't it 2d6 and 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they take another 3d damage as it's flung for
If the
20
movement
feet
would
in a
be
direction.
stopped early by a creature or object, both the target and the creature take 3d6 bludgeoning. I think it's 2d6, but it's you just get an extra d6 if it hits, if I read that right.
Or maybe.
I think the 3d6 is if to hit other things. So if you like flung it into the book, it would damage them both.
Yeah.
But apricity is in the way, so you hit apricity instead.
Hate it when that happens.
So yes, I think it's just extra 3 health. But it's prone?
I think
No,
if it
it's
hits
not
something,
prone.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not prone. Okay. As it slams down, knocking over another bookshelf as it flies across the room. About 10 feet. This swarm of books is restrained and can't move and doesn't have anything in tech, so it's just gonna stay there.
But oh yeah, that's Nikki's thing. Nikki's rope. Is there anything I can do to break out of the rope?
No, they're not gonna break out of the rope.
Fair enough.
Too dumb.
Library's gonna move back towards Chathor and make 2 attacks. 22 to hit for 10 damage.
Ouch.
15 to hit
Hit.
for, I believe, misses.
Does not hit.
And you are grappled by the library.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
they're eating everybody! You know, the doorway's clear right now, Binky, just saying!
We're not gonna leave them!
I would never!
Hitting apricity, this book is going to 12 to hit, I believe hits,
Hits.
for 3
Takes a
damage.
Takes a D4 back. Takes 3.
Okay. As the
Great.
singular book goes to bonk you on the head, it just freezes on your eye shield and just falls to the floor.
Okay. How much did I take?
You took 3 damage.
Okay. It just eats into my my temp HP a little bit.
Pinky, it's your turn.
I will. All right, I'll go here. Me looking up the nickname I gave. Boo. Don't worry, Boo. I gotcha. And she'll take out this handful of what look like kind of like jacks that you throw on the floor, and just toss them directly into the shelf. And they go off like pop rocks.
To the shelf, you mean where he's currently being grappled?
Yes. Does a 13 hit?
13 just misses.
Oh. Well, she watches them just kind of flop out of the shelf onto the floor, just like, I tried!
Dang
Just kind
it!
of explode around the bookshelf.
Dinky turns to Binky, crosses his arm, taps his foot. I moved in front here so you wouldn't get hit!
I have to help him! He helped me!
I'll help him!
Apricity, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to have the ice sort of coalesce, turning it into like forming it basically around my head, and then I'm gonna charge. Gonna be like, be right back. Haha. And then I'm going to charge into this thing, and I'm gonna headbutt it. And this is
Oh,
me
shit.
Basically, I'm making myself a helmet and then headbutting the bookshelf.
Nice.
With ice, and that is me.
All these shelves have been like toppled over, by the way, so you didn't have to go around.
Oh, then I didn't go around. I'm not. I'm not making things harder for myself. If they've been toppled over, then I'm taking the straight shot.
Yeah, it's just down now.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna jump over this and fucking headbutt this guy with my. Where is my thing? second. I didn't mean to.
Oh, good.
Am I stupid?
Are you using your blast?
Yeah, but I can't find it.
It should be in your inventory.
I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with this thing.
It was just a basic one, yeah.
Yeah, but like I have the option to turn it into a melee weapon, and that's what I'm doing. Like it's forming around
Okay,
my
yeah.
head, and I'm just smashing with it.
Cool. Okay. That just hits, doing 7 points of cold damage. As part of it kind of freezes over from the little impact zone that you struck into the wooden bookshelf. And the ice kind of freezes over. Cathar, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
Currently held by the bookcase.
I see. Well, I don't see. I'm encompassed, but I understand. Yeah, he's gonna cast a methinks. That sounds fun. Let's do a spiritual weapon. As a
No, it
yeah,
didn't
I
roll the
suppose it
attack.
works. Also,
It rolled the damage, not the attack.
why is a spiritual weapon a square?
That's just the.
It just makes a thing. I can create a thing for that.
Yeah,
What
that's
does it appear as?
It's just a hammer, like a blacksmith's hammer.
Roll me your. Just roll me a whiz save, and that will be your attack.
All right. Roll a whiz save.
Oh shit. Okay, well, turn your damage into a crit.
How the fuck do I do the? Where's the damage?
So click
Oh.
click the 11, and then there'll be another die there, and you can click that to roll next to the 11. Will be the critical damage.
Got it.
14
Okay.
total.
And it was another hammer.
Yes.
As a blacksmith's hammer appears in a kind of spectral form as it strikes down, as if like hitting the as if it was striking the anvil, and just kind of smashes down onto the library. It kind of crumples from the impact and releases you from its grasp.
Thank God.
And that one's dead.
Nice. If that is a dead, then I'm going to move up here. Wait. Which ones are still alive?
Just the shelf.
The
And
shelf
the
and the
other
book. These two.
book.
That guy up here is, but he's not doing anything while he's restrained.
Unless you go near it.
Alright. I'm going to then... Has this one... It has not been attacked.
It has not been attacked, no. The other one has. The book has, if you want to try to finish it off.
I can't make it to the book.
No, you
wait,
have...
I can...
Yeah, tall.
Right, Toll the Dead. Yeah, I will use Toll the Dead on the book. Right. I'm not used to playing with melee. Or not melee.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
It's fine, it's
that's
saved
so
anyways
cool.
with a 14. Okay. Dinky, it is your turn as the book seems unaffected by the sound of bells.
That didn't work. Okay, I got this. Okay, I will take my net with my mage hand and drop it on the bookshelf, because it is large and can thus still be caught by the net.
Okay.
It's got to make
Does
a
a
dex
dex save?
save. 14.
Fails.
It is restrained.
The grappleception.
And then it's gonna be funny as Binky's gonna have fun. He's just gonna crawl on top of it like rodeo style. He's like, yeah! Just starts whipping it into.
Oh, that looks like fun.
As he seems very nimble for an elderly fella. I'll make my whip
And then
attack.
it was like that.
Well,
Comes with the
that's good.
stature,
Let's see if I crit,
suppose.
though. I do not, but I hit. It didn't roll damage again.
That's weird. It should be, because when I roll it, it does the
It was
damage.
doing it before, right? It just stopped for some reason. No, I can just roll the
I'll
d4. It's just a d4
I'll-
plus 4.
Yeah, I'll re-input a new one after.
So 5 damage.
Have you tried refreshing Forge?
12 damage total. As Dinky's just riding this thing, whipping it rodeo style.
Storm of Books. Well, it's attacking Angel because it's the closest.
Rude.
14 to hit, which just misses.
Yeah.
Get down, Mr. President.
Well, actually, you're flanked.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking.
You are L flanked, so it is a +1, which actually meets.
Yeah.
So you take 5 damage.
Okay.
On the plus side, the book is now restrained, thus its attack
Oh,
against you
whoops.
will be a
Come
disadvantage.
on.
Yeah, 15. Jesus, Angel just dies.
Sorry, I'm getting peepee.
He sleeps with the angels
good.
now.
It is going to make 2 attacks against you, Angel, while you're in there. 12 to hit, 11 to hit, both misses. Can't quite clamp down upon you. Angel, it's your turn.
We're going with the second shot. Going with the stabby stab.
Don't forget, now you can pull out your second sword.
Excellent. I would like to do that.
Okay, make 2 short sword attacks.
Yes. Would that be advantage if it's restrained?
It would be
Yep,
advantage.
yeah,
It would be
that's why I
advantage.
put the net on him.
Excellent. 19 for the first one.
Hey, that paid off already.
And then using my bonus to hit again.
No, it's just a freebie.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget, and then 2d6 on top of it because you hunting marks it.
Yep. Let's see.
15.
4.
And another
19.
4. As within its grasp, you are just kind of slashing into it as it's been netted, making it harder for you, for it to kind of evade your attacks as you're kind of crumpled in there.
I feel like in the time that he's been pressed up against it, despite the state that he's in, he's still very, very calm. And he's taken the moment that he's been intimately shoved inside of this thing to look at its woodwork and see at the areas at its weakest. And he's been pressing against those areas with both of his swords at this point.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say, like, I'm just going to admire its woodwork.
I'm sure for a moment he actually did.
Okay, Thea, it is your turn.
Can we see Angel at all? Or is he entirely like...
I think his feet
No,
are
you
sticking
can,
out.
you can still see him. You can see like half, like the side of his body.
You can probably see his antler sticking out.
He's not like entirely restrained. He's just like been made it so he can't really move.
Bro's a little stuck.
She's just gonna call out, Angel, darling, do you need help?
If available.
I'm not available. Goodbye.
He walks out the door.
So you said I can see him, right?
You can. You
can't.
still. You can. You can.
I'm going to try and teleport him out.
Oh shit.
Perlapurd.
Okay. You heard what Thea said. You currently feel a kind of force on your form as if it's trying to whisk you away. You're unfamiliar of this kind of feeling, so it is up to you what you want to do. For you, Angel.
Like a lot of things, I feel like he's honestly just interested to see where he goes. I think he'll succumb to the feeling.
Okay. Where do you teleport him to?
I was just gonna TP him like here or something. Can I ping?
30 feet into the ground.
Hold left click.
I'm
He's just
trying.
a fucking vibe guy. Like, he's just here for the vibe. Like,
Like just over here, you know.
Okay. You have suddenly twist out of the space of the bookshelf and reappear right in front of Thea.
I feel like he gets his bearings rather quickly, and will smile at her for a moment, and he just says, "Thank you, Shah," and he's just ready to continue fighting.
She'll just
Looks
nod
as
and smile back.
restrained. Pinky, it's your turn.
My turn.
You're gonna climb up there with Grandpa and just beat this thing?
She is very tempted. Also, this one's still active,
It's
though,
still alive.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks back and forth between them. This one looks more fun, and she's gonna hop up with him. And just kind of drop more jacks onto it.
And
7
roll at
damage.
advantage.
Yeah, you might crit.
Roll again.
So you can click
Just
on the up.
hit
Yeah, if you go.
up arrow.
There's an
whoops.
up arrow, but it doesn't matter.
7 damage as you drop the stun jacks in, like, where it still would have had Angel clasped. They kind of drop in and explode, sending lightning scattering around as it takes 7 damage.
So it, like, wobbles back and forth with me and Grandpa sitting on top of it.
It's like tipping back and forth between the weight of the both of you.
You just see two halflings basically on a giant seesaw. Woo!
Woo!
I'm killing the world!
are all of these knocked down?
No. Basically, this line, they're not knocked down.
Okay,
Yep.
then I'm gonna go here, under this Robo Man's legs, and then sneak here.
Yeah, you can probably find. How much movement is that? 20?
25 to get over
You
there.
can
25.
crawl between them. Yeah. Yep. That's fine. You're tiny.
And I'm gonna do this. We're gonna make it big. That's not big enough. We're gonna make it bigger. Wait, can I hit all 3 with that? No, not big enough. We're making it bigger. Sorry.
Hit refund if you've
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
it as well.
Can you delete that cone?
I just did.
Okay. We're gonna make it bigger. Can you
You
move
should
that
be able to.
50?
Yeah.
Just the other direction, so that I can hit all 3. Okay, and I'm gonna use. I'm gonna spend 2 psi points to make it bigger, and because I've spent 2 psi points, I'm going to use controlled power to ensure that neither little man is hit. And yeah.
Then you just roll the damage as well. Oh. Oh.
Okay, wait a second.
Oh, you have. I think you have.
Am I already not hitting them? Do I have to spend... Am I hitting...
You can. You'll hit one of them, I think. Let me see the cone.
Yeah, it's a little not visually clear who I'm hitting.
No, it actually doesn't hit them. If
Okay,
done that way.
in that case, I'm gonna spend my feature to, or my energy manipulation to re-roll that damage instead.
You mean the raging power?
Yeah, raging power.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so they each need to make a dex save. That
Restrains at
succeeds.
disadvantage.
Correct.
Yeah,
Still succeeds. That one. What's your DC? 14. That one also succeeds. The library fails. Takes 4 points of damage. This takes... Is it half if they succeed?
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. Even if they succeed, they still die anyways. As the remaining 4 books from both of these swarms freeze over and collapse. Shataro, it's your turn.
Which ones are still alive?
It's just the
big-
bookshelf.
Just
The
the
bookshelf,
big
yep.
bookshelf.
Just a fucking big one.
with the 2 halflings riding it.
I don't know where my spiritual weapon is, but I'd like to move it over.
I don't think you can reach. Nope, you can't.
It should be 20 feet. I
Is
think.
it 50 or is it 20 or 50?
It was
It's-
20,
It's 20. Okay.
It's 20 feet.
but I imagined I would have summoned it here.
Yeah.
That's a terrible token. Can't even tell where it's summoned.
I don't know why it's a 2x2. So
I'll-
is it there or?
Yeah, no, it's there. You can make it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fine.
All right. Then
I'll make a token for it.
appreciated. How do I attack with it again? Do I just? recast
Just
it?
use.
Just make a
use
wisdom save.
Yeah, just do a whiz save.
I do it with.
At advantage.
Oh.
Because it's restrained.
Okay, roll d8 plus 4.
How do I add a +4 to it?
So you see the little plus
Just roll
marks?
d8.
Yeah.
Just roll a d8.
Yeah. 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Woo!
Yippee!
Nice.
I just want this hammer to just absolutely fly over like axe throw style and just smash the shelf in half as it goes by.
As
Okay.
As it does
Get
so.
separated.
Yeah.
both of the halflings are currently on top of the bookshelf, as it flies
Minecraft.
by, kind of as the form kind of spiraling, kind of like a saw motion. It just cuts the bookshelf in half, and both Dinky and Binky, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
How does a 20? Can I use my 20? Because I rolled so high. to
that's
grab
fine.
Binky's hand and kind of do like a pirouette where we kind of like twist together.
I will allow Binky to make advantage on her acrobatic.
Okay.
It's a 12.
Wait, I'm a halfling. I rolled again.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
It's a 12.
Man.
Dinky, as you try to reach for Binky, you kind of sail across, controlling your half of the bookshelf, kind of steering it so it doesn't topple you onto the floor prone. Binky, it topples over, and you're able to like kind of jump off and not fall on your ass, but it does kind of sprain your ankle just slightly.
Ow!
Dinky does a little somersault, takes a bow.
And that is
Ow.
combat.
Very surprisingly nimble old man.
As soon as combat ends, I'm
Ow.
returning right here.
Well, that
Into
was
bag.
fun.
She'll hold the bag open.
She'll hop in.
Over and help her out.
Come here, my little
Oh,
star. You did so well.
Thank you.
Sparkly
Have
eyes.
a nap, don't you?
My hero.
And she'll stand up with his help.
I'm sorry about that. I haven't used that spell before. Didn't know it would be so forceful.
Oh, it's all right. Usually I'm the one making myself topple over.
I just imagine as Binky saying that, Dinky just like slowly lowers her arm where a wrench was slowly raising. Like, I can fix you! It's like, no.
Also, as you stand up, I will let you roll a perception check about him. If you're, I imagine you're looking him over.
Oh, yeah, she's always looking him over.
Interesting.
Damn it.
All right. Yeah. Anyways.
Moving on.
As soon as he helps you up, though, he will just take a step back away again. Respectfully.
Your hands are so strong.
They are also very warm. He's like a space heater.
She approaches him as he steps back. She steps forward.
Binky! God damn it! Personal space. We've discussed this.
I mean, he saved my life. I think.
Binky, he picked you
Kinda.
up from the ground. Actually, you were.
Please leave me.
I mean, you weren't even on the ground. You twisted your ankle a little.
And he helped me up. Isn't that so kind?
I mean, it is. I'm not saying it's not.
With Judah having to leave soon, I will quickly kind of wrap up
this up,
here.
yep.
Did anyone take a look at any books as they're kind of recovering from the combat?
Think you'd probably look over a few.
Look
Roll
at
me
the ashes.
a loot check.
Investigation.
Which is investigation or perception.
Can I also check if there's interesting books? She's interested in
Yeah.
books.
Go ahead. Okay. I will get to that in a moment. As you're kind of are looking around and eventually are gathering to make your way back towards the entrance of the study hall, you see Moran Cull. He's got his hands kind of folded over, unamused. Naim is just wide-eyed, looking around in the room, just like, oh no. Well, that was not the ideal method. Job done nonetheless. It's good to see that you're all doing fine. It's what we expected.
I got hit by a table.
Yes, I witnessed that, and I see you responded in kind.
It was self-defense.
I did say if it came down to it, regrettably, but we can deal with the remains. Hopefully, there's nothing too damaging in here. I believe we didn't keep too many expensive rare books in the study hall, anyways. All right. Well, shall we? Kind of escorts you out of the room, back into the main, kind of center point of the archives. Anyone who wants to can roll me a perception.
Sure.
I
Sure.
love rolling those things.
Oh, nat 20!
Nope.
Anyone who rolls above a 15, which is not Binky, would notice that there are no women here. Besides maybe the small scatterings of people that outside of the full clergy itself, there are only men, and those are the archivists that are kind of gathering books and walking them over and everything.
Was any interesting book found with the earlier looking?
Yeah, I'll get to that after once
Oh, got it.
Judah hops off. Once I
I'm
finish
sorry.
up wrapping everything. No, you're all good.
Oh, wait. There was one thing that I wanted to say to Judah specifically before we go, if that's okay, or before he leaves,
Yeah, that's
if
fine.
that's okay.
I
While they're walking back, he'll like feel the connection to the mind link again, and of course, my angel girly always hears them because she's a permanent fixture in the mind link. Was that water magic I saw you use?
yeah. Why?
I use ice pretty much exclusively. We'll get along swimmingly, I think.
This the kind of water that you can't really freeze.
Oh, I can freeze much.
I'll take you up on that sometime then, huh?
She says this while laying in the bag, like in Thea's bag, with her eyes pretty much closed. Like she's
Yeah, you just don't even see her. She's just, the bag is fully closed. It's just the foil.
fully.
I love
For
her.
her.
Me too.
She's so cunt.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, alright, well, if you have any requests on something that you'd be interested on, we'll see if we can find a book that you'd be allowed to look over, while you're here. As for your actual task, there are cultists gathering close by. Their worship of an unsavory type has recently been an issue, and that is what we'd like you to go deal with. The gods have taken a certain interest in this, and figured that you'd be up to the task.
Better get Princess ready, Binky. It's gonna be a trip.
Oh, I'm so excited adventuring.
Apricity will sever the angel from the mind plane and say, "If we plan on fighting again today, I can no longer do so in this form. And I would prefer not to take any others."
I don't imagine we'll be doing this today.
Just a warning that I am spent.
I sleep forever.
Oh,
I sleep right here.
does she honk shoo or honk me?
She honk me's for sure.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are free to take refuge here, and rest at the inn, preferably. But should you have any requests for information, feel free to ask myself, name, Kaivis. Shall see what we have. But, thank you once again for dealing with that incident. It was eye-opening to see what you all are capable of.
Nods head.
Always happy to help.
Anytime.
I'll attach the man into the mind link for a moment and say, sorry, my brain died as I was like, yes, I do have requests for some information. If you could scour your library for things for me.
Sure. Whatever you need.
Appreciated.
My sincerest apologies for not preserving all of the books. We will do better next time.
There probably will not be a next time for cases such as these.
So what
We
you're
will let
saying
that
is
off.
we're not gonna get library cards.
Probably not. We don't. Well,
Aw.
absolutely not. We don't lend the books out. If you need a book, you can read it here.
I suppose.
Okay. And with that, I will end session there. Judah, you are free to go.
I
Anybody
must.
want to see a
I'm-
picture of my family?
Bro, I knew it was getting bad when, in order to focus, I needed to close my eyes.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Go
Yeah,
get
get
some
some sleep,
sleep.
buddy.
I must. Love.
Good night,
Happy.
Juju.
Good
Good
night.
night, Judah.
Good vibes. Good night.
What was this book?
Okay.
Wisdom check.
Dinky, roll me a D5.
D5.
No, Dinky. Dinky.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, your names are the same.
Call him Grandpa.
D5, you said?
Yeah, Grandpa, roll me D5.
Nope. 3.
You find a book that is written in Elven. Binky, roll me a 2d4s.
2d4.
Okay, roll me another d4.
Another d4?
I was like, just roll me a d3. Actually, that will make it easier.
D3.
Okay. You find 2 books in a book called The Warden's Grimoire, written in Common. It is a collection of rituals and seals used by the clergy to imprison fiends and restless spirits. Some of the diagrams are drawn in ink and pulse with latent magic.
A message from the Government of Canada.
At this point, I'm imagining Binky making some 40k demonic war engines as they like make machines and put demons inside of them.
I was about to say this would come in handy. Okay, so what is it called?
The Warden's Grimoire.
Warden's Grimoire.
And the second book is called The Everlasting Martyr. It is a biography of a saint who is said to have died 100 deaths, but always returned to complete their holy mission. The final pages are written in a script that shifts when.
That what?
I can paste. That shifts when you try to read it, so it's kind of warping. I can just put the stuff in the general chat. And you can...
Rolled by books.
And
Are you pocketing both of these?
yes.
Okay, noted.
Girl.
She didn't even think of it as stealing. She's just like, oh, that's interesting, puts it away.
I love her.
Did she try to hide it at all?
I mean, she does it so casually.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you take someone's pen by accident, right?
Yeah, like she's just going about like trying to put stuff back together, looking things over, and then slipping it in her bag.
They did not see. The High Archivist world in that one, and then...
Great, that's fantastic. Says I would say Dinky also took the fucking
Elven book.
Yeah. You might not be able to read it, but it's like, that looks fancy and possibly expensive.
Are all of us just like cleaning up the area? What's happening?
No, it's just if people wanted to fucking take things. I assume that's why I gave the role. I assume everyone else wouldn't really take things from the library.
One of them is a bookworm, the other one likes things that look expensive.
Yeah.
The worst people to find it.
Sophia, just take a look around without stealing them, just to see what's there.
Sure. Roll me a loot check, which is investigation or perception, whichever you prefer.
Can I also roll to help her? Because I have proficiency in perception.
Yeah. In perception specifically?
Yeah.
I did not roll perception.
You'd have to roll the same check, or you'd have to do it yourself, and I don't know if Apricity would care.
She'd care if Thea cares.
If Thea cares? Okay, you can roll then. Okay.
That's my main bitch. Like, if she's looking for something, we're looking for something. Like,
Just looking around out of curiosity.
if she's fighting, we're fighting. Like, that's how that works.
Apricity, roll me a d2.
I don't know if anyone looked up what apricity meant, but it's really cool.
I did.
Yeah.
You find a book in Gnomish.
Do you speak
Read
Gnomish?
this text.
What you got there?
I can read many texts. She says to.
Does Sophia recognize
I'll-
the language?
I will add Grandpa to the mind link and say, "You, small human.
Oh!
Can you read this text?"
Oh, let me see here. Oh yeah, I can read that.
It is called the Blasphemous Trial. It is a courtroom record of an infamous heretic who debated the clergy with shocking insight into divine mysteries. The final verdict is missing, as if it was erased from history.
It's always a shame when someone tears out the last page of a page turner. Now it's gonna drive me nuts. You know what? Here, I'm just gonna he takes out his pen and just starts writing the ending.
Oh, no, please do not do that.
Does he stop, as she said?
Yeah, he stops. What? There's no finishing it. I mean, it's gonna drive people nuts.
Do not deface the book here.
Oh well.
She'll take the book back like gingerly between her teeth. And putting it in Thea's bag.
You see that, Reggie? We got another one that can communicate. Interesting.
Fucking bunch of book stealers.
I'm being a good boy.
Is the person actually taking the book?
Is she? I don't know.
Yeah, she puts it in the bag, and then she says to Thea, like, "We can read this while we stay here, and we will return it in the morning."
But
Neither of us can understand it.
yeah, you'd have to have Grandpa Dinky read it to you.
You're still on the mind link, so you heard what I said.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Story time, Binky!
What's going on?
Once upon a time, there was an infamous heretic who caused destruction upon the world. An age-old mystery.
Probably a law book too. Like those things are dense and boring as fuck.
Oh.
It's not a fun read, I can assure you that.
You see, what I'm thinking is gonna like that. I know you probably don't know, but there's a fucking like court transcript done with the Rick and Morty voices ages ago, where the guy's just like
Oh, my
insulting the
God.
judge, and it's just I imagine that's how Dinky's reading it.
It's so funny.
I know that one, right?
Yeah.
You called it a page turner.
Kangaroo court! Kangaroo court!
It's flipping all the pages to the end and then closing it.
No, Judas, we're writing all this stuff. I like how he described fucking Dinky. Oh, God, I can't wait for next session.
That was fun.
Thanks for the session, Storm.
All
Yeah,
good.
thank
I
you for
hope
the session.
enjoyed.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, my character was like, "Oh boy, this is not how like fighting inanimate objects is not how I built this character."
Yeah,
Rip.
I mean, it's so funny because also we went, oh, no fire, and I went.
Yes, as soon as you're like, don't break
Sorry.
the books, I was like, oh no.
I don't know how you struggled more to do that than my character, who literally worships the goddess of fire, and that's where all of his abilities revolve around. How did you?
I got a lot of explosives.
Yeah, Binky's just like fucking walking disaster machine. Like everything will be destroyed by the end of the night.
One thing I did realize I forgot to do halfway through was my like features of like, oh, I can enchant my armor or my
Weapon.
weapon. I realized that probably doesn't happen automatically, and so I probably didn't have that.
Oh,
I also don't know if there's an
I don't
easy
think
way
it.
to like make my weapons magical versus non-magical with the extra stuff.
I think it's just a +1.
Yeah, it's just a +1 weapon. But I would suggest making +1 armor over a +1 weapon.
Yeah, the +1 weapon's only ever gonna come up. Ever decide to hit something with your weapon.
Not to
which-
mention, +1 weapons are way easier to find than +1 armor.
Yeah.
Fair.
How do you like that Dinky's got a whip, though, going on?
Oh, let me
King-
quickly fix that while I remember.
Kinky grandpa.
Kinky
Could I just add
grandpa.
a second
I was
armor
trying to
set
figure out a
that's
good weapon
+1?
because I don't want him to kill people. I'm like, whips are kind of non-lethal. They're more of a sting and stop it thing.
I'll make an effect that you can turn on and off whenever you decide.
Ew.
I think it's on unless they change to a different item.
It's not on automatically.
Yeah.
Like on the sheet, it's not.
No, I know it wouldn't be on the sheet, but like once you have a +1 armor, unless you decide to change it to someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, Storm, I got a question.
Hmm.
With my arcane retrofit, could I do that onto a warforge?
Like their armor?
Yeah,
Do what to a warforged?
my arcane retrofit. Because like it's only supposed to be done on like items and stuff, but like you're.
They're not an item, Nikki.
Oh, it says magical gear.
They're not. Like you could
Not a
do it to
magical
their
gear.
gear. You just
Damn
can't
it.
do it to them.
Damn
They
it!
have gears.
True.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry. There's not even a question of can you you cannot. You cannot.
Damn it! I want to buff the warforge.
Nope.
Your gears are now magical. You cannot attack with them. They're just magical. They rotate better.
Hell yeah!
Oh shit.
I'm
You
really.
rusted my insides thing.
No, retrofit won't really do.
This is when
much
you're
in
glad that
case.
Warforges don't
Damn.
sleep. They're just gonna be watching.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god.
He just walks
I'm
in.
so excited for that. Are we sharing rooms? Like, are we gonna start off with like doing a dinner tavern thing, or are we just skipping forward?
I think we're doing a travel. I don't know. Like, it's a ways
Like we're
away. I'm
resting for
assuming,
the
right?
night.
It'll be a distance away.
Yeah.
You can have a little night RP and.
Because
Everything.
I'm wondering if they gave us all separate rooms or whether they had us.
Well,
split
it's an inn that you don't need to pay for. So up to you what kind of room you want. You're allowed to get whatever room.
Fair.
I assume your own rooms, but up to you.
I think Binky would love otherwise.
I want that one's room. Give me
Points
their
at him.
key.
Fucking Dinky just takes her away.
Trust
No,
me, he
follow.
gave me permission.
Dinky, no. What did we say?
Most off-putting thing he could do is just go to rest right in front of this door, so you open it up and he is just staring at you.
No, she's just fucking like staring outside the door with the fucking wrench and hammer, waiting for you to open it.
She just wants to dissect him a little.
I was thinking something the other. Actually, sorry, that just made me think of something, Nikki. Let's be honest. In an alternate universe, this is fucking. This is Victor's grandchild. Let's be honest.
I think it's really fun with my characters specifically, but of all of them, but
Yep. I knew as soon as you mentioned the mechanical man, I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was waiting for this. Like I said, I was so excited when you said you were a Warforged line. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
You can talk in beep boops together.
Yeah, we both speak Forged.
Oh, not even my own language is safe. She's appropriating my culture.
That's a great line. That's fucking great line. That's fucking priceless.
First she appropriates my culture, now she's stealing my parts. I can't believe it.
I am a man. I am not a number.
I'm being forcefully assimilated. Fuck.
Storm, can I eat Heath's bird?
Can you? I mean, if you could try.
You haven't tried to eat the squid yet, though.
Yeah,
You're missing
but the
out.
bird.
Just to spite the old man.
I love
No,
Binky,
just to
'cause she
spite the
reminds-
bird. Hang on, wait. I gotta, Nikki. Let me show you something, okay? Give me a second. This is just a small thing from my Google Doc about this character.
Well, I'm glad to see that it's a bird specifically, because I got a surprise for you next week.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Like it's very decidedly the bird thing. Like it's.
You picked a bad one, Heath.
Heath, I'll show you too, because it's funny.
Wow.
Fair enough. Well, luckily there is a gag coming, so we'll see what happens next week.
I really like Binky because she reminds me of my also airheaded, lovable girl who I actually played in Judah's campaign. She was also just the kind of like kleptomania, but not because of malintention, just because she wanted it. So you know, like the very first thing she did, it pissed Judah the fuck off. As I rolled a nat 20 on stealing Boots of Elvenkind, like right from the most.
Oh my god.
City. Like, I straight up, that could have gotten the campaign ended, thrown in jail, but like,
Oh my god.
That's
wanted
hilarious.
it, I got it.
Yeah, I don't have sleight of hand at all. So
Thank
it's
God.
luck I got the books.
If you did, I would literally, like, just waking up the next morning and my leg falls off because you took out the screws. It's like,
I mean, you never know. You might still not be safe. Dinky might give in to her and picklock the door.
Yeah, Dinky is a thief. If you didn't guess, he's an arcane rogue, so.
yeah.
Which
You
is
better
funny
not.
because all those nets you saw, you never saw the mage hand. You just saw nets floating because his mage hand is invisible.
Wait, what?
My mage hand's invisible. You cannot see his mage hand.
Great.
So when you saw those nets, they were just flying around aimlessly.
That's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna come off, but
Oh, yeah.
thanks for the session, Storm. Was tons of fun.
All good. See you next week.
Good night.
See
Bye.
ya.
This next week.